Do you regret making brain rot shorts?
It's brutal.
How much money have you made from YouTube?
And it's still paying me like 200 to 300 a month.
Was your Dropsy Dash course a scam?
Not exactly.
All interviews come out early on Spotify.
Hey, I'm KaiGuy. You might know me from 10 levels of difficulty or shorts that you don't like watching. This is my cat, Leo. He'll be joining us today.
Heck yeah. Well, hi, Julio and Kai. How are you guys doing today?
Good.
Good, man. Good to hear. Well, actually, that's a good question for later now. I was actually going to ask, do you enjoy your own shorts? I'm actually curious.
Do I enjoy making them or watching them?
Watching.
Sometimes, yeah. I'll watch similar shorts. Like the main guy I'm like taking inspiration from, you could say, right now is Sarix, and he does like random explanations of random levels that he makes, I think. And just like weird mechanics. So I kind of copied the same like voiceover style. And I do like I mean, I don't really enjoy watching them. Like I'll never go out of my way to watch them, but I enjoy watching them for like why does this get a lot of views? Like that's what I find interesting about it. Not like, oh my God, is this little mechanic thing you can jump through the hitbox there? That's crazy.
I fully get that, bro. Yeah, that's understandable. I see you're very like YouTube minded about everything. It's very good.
I'm very obsessed.
I've seen, what's his name? I think his name was Shark something. He was doing ridiculously well a while back on shorts. He was making like he was making those similar kind of shorts as well. I'm trying to think of what else he did. He got exposed for making some bullshit shorts though, and I think he like fell off since then. But basically, I forgot exactly what his name was. I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember. But yeah, I like the shorts a lot more than the old, spamming the wave bullshit shorts. Honestly,
there's some people that are still trying to do that, and some people are still making it work somehow. I don't really understand who's still watching that.
Yeah.
But some people are actually still trying to just copy me from 3 years ago, and like it's still working for some people. It's crazy.
I don't understand it. I see there's one guy or girl, I don't know what. I didn't check that, but I've seen they're streaming 24/7 brain rot shorts every day for the past like 2 years. Like I don't understand. It's the same kind of spam shorts too. I don't understand it. It generally makes no sense in my brain.
They have it on a loop.
Oh yeah,
they have it on a loop, playing over and over and over. It's weird.
Yeah, no, exactly. It seems like a smart idea. I'm like, how the hell is this profitable in the long run, bro?
I don't understand, because you don't make money from short streams unless people donate, or maybe with a certain amount of views, but still.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand if you get a few million views on a long ass stream.
It is true. I mean, I've seen a lot. Like recently, there's been like a huge trend of like not really scammers, but like kind of scammers. What the hell am I getting spammed for? Sorry, but they've been like for kids basically. I don't know if you've seen like there's like an alligator game or whatever, and people are like, okay, I'm about to put my hand in it. Someone has to drop a galaxy.
Yeah,
that bullshit.
Yeah. Dude, the shorts live streams, like the baits to get you to click are so stupid. But then you click and then it's like they're just still doing it. I'm about to do it. It's the last one. My hand's gonna get crushed. Oh my God. Bro. It's like that guy with like the pitched up voice. I don't know if you saw that.
I hate
so
that.
Annoying.
He does so much. I'm a 23-year-old man. I'm gonna be honest. I saw the first one and I looked at it for like a good 20 minutes. I was like, what the hell is happening? That's the most embarrassing thing in my life, bro. Watching that thing fully on. Oh God. Well, let's get into the interview questions. My bad. I didn't mean to go into a tangent like that. So I like to start with this question always, just like kind of like break the ice and see, just really where people are at. So are you mentally healthy?
Yeah.
Good. Hell yeah. That's good to hear, bro.
I'm curious what you mean by mentally healthy. Like, do you have a definition of that? Because I would say I am generalized, but like I think people have a different idea of what mental health even is.
I'd say more like, are you waking up, you're grateful, you're happy, you're like, you live life, you're not just depressed the whole time, basically.
No, I'm not depressed, but also compared to like I used to be pretty depressed when I was like 13, 14, 15. Maybe not 13, but definitely 14, 15. like 8th and ninth grade was not very fun.
Yeah.
Compared to that, like I've never been back to that level of depression. And so like yeah, I'm not like excited and grateful and blissful 24/7 and I wake up and I'm just like rainbows and sunshine and wow, today's a great day. Um but I'm not like hopeless about life. So
That's
that's
good.
good.
That's a
And
really good
I'm
thing.
I'm very like psyched with how my life is going and has gone and just like I'm constantly blown away by like how do I even get to live my own life? It's crazy.
Love to hear that, bro.
Yeah.
That's very good to hear. It's been such a mix, bro. There's like been people like there's like kind of yes and just straight up no. I'm like, bro, I just like to
No.
hear see good people are good, you know. It's good. Good to hear though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of like I watched a movie last night actually, with my girlfriend. I forgot what it was called, but literally, it was a quote. Might sound corny, but like I forgot exactly what the quote was. It was like some people see the world as everything's a miracle. Some people see as miracles don't happen, and it's like I was like, wow, that's actually a really inspirational quote. I was like, yeah, miracles can't like everything in the life is a miracle. Like we're living, bro. Like it's kind of crazy. As soon as I said that, I got like 20 DMs and now I have a riot interview. Like, like literal miracle freaking happened. Like,
No
like,
way, dude. No
yeah,
way.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
For everyone
That's
watching, yeah, that's a small announcement. That's next month. That's freaking
Oh, yeah.
crazy, bro. Like, that's insane. But Lord, yeah. So I need to ask though. So with all like, I know you probably see, excuse me, if you've seen like the post at all, I know we talked about it a little tiny bit, about the post having like 99% negative comments. Does that ever like get to you that like you're low-key one of the most hated GD YouTubers at the moment?
Does it get to me? Not as much as it used to, and it never did to a crazy extent. But I remember the peak of it was when I was still trying to sell Geometry Smash, the community I made. Um, and I was constant every day I would search KaiGuy on Twitter to just
Mhm.
see what people were saying. Because it's stimulating to look at hateful content. It's why it's like some of the most popular content is like the news, just crazy, violent, terrible stuff that's happening. It's like anything that's really negative or something that's like a very strong take on something. It's like, wow, it's crazy. He said that, or he's doing that, or this person said this. That's crazy.
Mhm.
And so it's like stimulating to look at. And so every day I'd be like, what are people saying about me? And it's always bad. And so I never like believed it,
Mhm.
like because it was never like usually insults hurt more if they're true.
Yeah.
Um, like I used to get bullied for being skinny. If I was bullied for being fat, it never would have hurt my feelings because I've never been fat.
Yeah.
Um, or if I believed I was fat, some people have a problem with that.
Mhm.
But I never believed like the bad things people were saying about me because I am me. And so,
Yeah.
um,
Like that.
but just the fact that like you can't even comprehend the numbers of people who appear to not like me, appear to have like an opinion about me, even though I don't believe they really do. I think most people have very strong, very small, kind of minor opinions about me who know about me, like in the Geometry Dash space.
Mhm.
And it's just like when you're typing on the internet, things sound so like solid. So when someone says like KaiGuy is this, you'd think they're like fuming with rage. When really that was just like a thought they had, and they're like, this might sound funny and get views on Twitter.
Yeah.
Um, so does it affect me? Yes. Does it like get to me and prevent me from doing anything or make me depressed? No.
It's good.
Do I wish it were another way? Yes.
Understandable. Honestly, very much understandable. And yeah, you're spitting facts with that, bro. Like genuinely, negativity is what like fuels everybody, bro. I swear, especially Twitter. My God, that's like the hellscape on Twitter. I don't know if you've seen
Yeah.
the recent controversy with Survax. I don't really
Yeah.
want to go too deep
I've
into
had
that.
to not go. I've had to purposefully not click on like the like GD Bean news or like all those little news YouTube videos
Hmm.
and Twitter itself just because I know like actually I totally watched one. But then I was like, all right, I'm not gonna pursue this further because it's just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's like why do I even care about this? Like why am I thinking about this like Zoink thing?
Yeah.
Uh, like when you're in bed at night and you're like, oh, Zoink and W pop off and like all these things. It's like, what is life anymore, bro? Just go
Exactly.
outside. There's trees and stuff. What is a Zoink?
Exactly, bro.
What is a Zoink, bro?
I feel so bad because it's so weird to me, bro. Like, it's so disgusting, in my opinion. It's like people are still mad at him for pre-practicing a fucking level. Who cares? At the end of the day, I get
He's trolling, obviously. It's
exactly.
Funny.
That's
Who
no
cares?
reason. That's no reason to make freaking AIC say. I'm like, bro, people are justifying this shit. I'm like, bro, it's baffling. Genuinely, it's like it's really good to step away from the the computer, from life, and just go outside. Genuinely, I feel like a lot of people need to learn how to do that because yeah, good lord, like he was streaming.
So much of the GD,
sorry.
So much of the GD community is also so young, and it's not like an exception that like Servax was just 17 and whatever. But like you are pretty stupid when you're young. I'm still pretty stupid. I'm 22, but I'm not that stupid. I used to be a lot more stupid, and so when you see people doing stupid stuff and you're like, this is mind blowing. Like, how could you even think this is a good idea? It's because they didn't think about it in the first place.
Yeah.
It's like, press. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Zero brain.
Exactly. Yeah. I feel like a lot. You mature so much, like from like 16 to 22. I'd say like you mature like a mile, bro. It's ridiculous. Like back in the day, I used to be immature as shit too. Like not to that degree, obviously. My gosh, not to that degree. But yeah, I used to be very immature myself. So I understand exactly what you're talking about. Like it's definitely a maturity border, like with growing up. But I personally, I just still am like, what the hell? Because yeah, apparently they had like a whole I don't want to misquote them because this is kind of serious. Apparently they are like, we generate these things for a certain amount of money. I'm like, dude, this is like past to like a troll situation. You know what I mean? It's kind of scary, bro. Like this is not casual anymore.
Bro,
it's crazy shit.
We're next.
Well, huh? What do you mean?
Next, bro.
Oh God. All right, next question. Oh Lord. So what got you into Geometry Dash originally?
My friend Garrett played Geometry Dash on his phone and I started playing it. Or probably like on like iPod Touch 4 or whatever that like those old things were. Yeah, I remember playing the light version with him, and eventually we got the paid version. My friends on my street started playing it. And yeah, I just had a bunch of friends that were into it when I was like 10. And so it was probably like 2013 or 2014, like right when it had come out, 9 or 10 years ago or shit. Jesus, that's a while ago. That's not 9 years ago. Holy shit.
Yeah, bro, we're getting old.
Bro, it's 2026 and a half already. That's crazy.
We got a foot in the grave, bro. Good Lord.
Yeah, well, that's basically it. My friend Garrett.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Were you like automatically like hooked on the game, or like did it take a while until you like really understood why you liked it?
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I think it kind of took a while, and I would always play it on and off. I've had this pattern throughout my whole life where I'd get really obsessed with one kind of like nerdy thing, and then get bored and find something else. And so my first thing that I remember is drawing, and I'd specifically draw like clowns, dragons, and like weapons, and then just like weird violent scenes of like monsters and some like horror scene. I was really into that, and then I learned how to solve a Rubik's Cube. I was really into that, and got bored. I was really into magic tricks, kendama, different video games, and Geometry Dash for sure. And another thing that happens is like I'll get bored, and then whenever I come back to it, I get more into it than ever before, and I become better than ever before. And that just tends to be the pattern. But I don't think I was hooked immediately. I think it was kind of like you know, I'd play for a certain amount of time, and I'm like, all right, can't let go is obviously impossible. Nobody's ever reached this level. Let's just delete this game. This is stupid. Then I
Yeah.
come back and I fucking smash can't let go and jumper and all those things, and then beat my first demon, and then I'm like, all right, well, deadlocked is obviously just impossible. I remember like genuinely thinking Theory of Everything 2 is impossible. Taking like 2,000 attempts to like help my friend beat it in practice mode. People would be like, yo, dude, you help me beat this in practice mode? Because it gets you that little like color unlock or something.
Mm-hmm. Goodness gracious. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is insane. Yeah, I think that's actually really interesting. Because are you still into horror movies and stuff like that? I know you're talking about
I've never really been into horror movies much. I'm really into the Backrooms right now.
Oh fuck yeah, bro. It's so good. You
But-
like the movie?
Yeah. I watched it twice already.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I need to watch it my second time, bro. I've watched
And
it
I've been
once.
watching the YouTube. I've been watching the YouTube series to like get back in on the lore, so I can try to like
Hell
come up
yeah.
with my own theories.
It's so good, bro. 1 second, let me see. I know for like, what's it called? Sorry, my brain's like needs a reset. Bro, I literally once I watched it, like I watched it with my girlfriend. She's not into horror at all. She's like kind of doesn't like that kind of stuff at all, and like she very religious, so she's like thinks it's kind of like dark energy, which I understand. I get it, but like, bro, when I watched that, bro, my eyes would not like go anywhere. Like I had to piss the whole time, to be honest, and I just sat there and just took it, bro. Like it was so good. Like
Yeah.
I feel like everyone's just watched the interview right now. If you guys have not watched it yet, just skip ahead a little bit because we're not talking about it for a minute, bro. Okay, so who was your favorite character? I just need to know.
My favorite character? There's only like 2.
I know. Do you like Clark or Mary more?
Clark. Clark
okay.
for sure. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like Mary's gonna have such a good plot in the next movie though, because I feel like what's it called? What's the word? Like I'm trying to remember exactly what happened in the movie. Like with her stone and the scenes with her mom. I feel like this is a theory. I could be completely wrong. Call me schizo in the comments, but I feel like the next movie is gonna be about her mom and how she originally found like the back rooms. I forgot their names. The scientists, whatever the hell their name was, caught her up or trying to get her, and that's why she was like schizo the whole time, and just got worse and worse and worse. And I've seen so many theories about the movie as well. I've seen someone relate it to Christianity in a certain way. I know a lot of people aren't into that kind of stuff, which is completely fine, just understandable. But like, there's some really weird correlations, like a lot of very, very, very like close things. But I'm sure he's not actually trying. Kane wasn't actually trying to do that. But it's like, I don't know. Maybe YouTube just goes a little too deep into stuff thinking about it. But like, I don't know. I would like those kind of theories.
I think Kane's the whole reality universe world he's constructed is as deep as everybody thinks it is, or deeper. But I doubt it's like Christianity. It might be, but I doubt it. I do think Mary's mom definitely like went to the back rooms, and it seemed like at the end of the movie she was like realizing like, oh, it's like she was remembering that the back rooms existed, or was like, oh, is this what my mom told me about? And then she got like happy a little bit at a point where it didn't make sense for her to smile. Yeah. And I thought that was her thinking like, oh, my mom wasn't crazy.
You just turned the light bulb on for me. Yo, now I'm more hyped now. Okay, what's the next movie?
And when like the guy is explaining and she stops listening, but then it's kind of just like, huh. She was like, it seemed like she was like, oh, like my mom wasn't crazy. And she was able to appreciate that even though her mom, like I think they made her mom crazy.
Yeah. That is so true. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. You're literally opening my eyes right now. Bro, you don't understand. Like I get so geeked about these movies. I don't watch movies like that. But when it's something like the Backrooms or like the FNAF movies, I'm like, I'm a cornball for it, bro. We go crazy about it. Have you seen the FNAF movies? Like, are you interested in that kind of stuff or no? Or are you missing out?
I've not seen any of them.
I mean, the second one kind of.
I never played the game either, so.
Oh damn, bro, you're missing out. It's pretty good. I don't know if it's comparable to Backrooms, but bro. I mean, like the second movie's kind of ass though, but the first one's pretty good. Well, for fans, I guess.
I saw a clip for a minute and it was so weird.
Huh?
It's like I saw a clip where like one of the monsters like crushed a guy's head.
Oh yeah, bro.
It just looked like one of those like scary movie, like basically a comedy, like a violent comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like actually like this? Is the story good or is it kind of just ridiculous?
The story is so convoluted, bro. Like it's in my opinion, it's amazing. I mean, I grew up with it, so there was back in the day, Game Theory when he was still doing his thing. Like there's a new episode every week or so, and he would theorize of this happening from this pixel or this article of a book. I think a lot got added on to it. Too much got added to. Too much got added onto it to where like no one even knows where the story's at this point. To like, it's hard to tell what the hell is even happening anymore because there's supposed to be like 5. How do I say this without YouTube getting me? Unalive children killed by one person, and then now there's like 150 animatronics. There's like it's too much to keep track of. I just stopped caring after a while, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. Well, I gotta ask. Do you regret making Geometry Smash?
No, it still exists.
Really?
Probably would have did it if I regretted it. Yeah, it exists. It's free to join. It's not as active as it used to be when it was paid and when there were a bunch of moderators in it, and when I was active. But yeah, it's still active, and I do not regret it.
So what exactly is it?
It's a community.
Oh.
So have you ever heard of School? SKOOL?
Oh, I've seen. Okay, I don't know where I've seen it, but I've seen that before. I just don't know what it is exactly.
Maybe an app or something. It's a newish platform. It's basically a platform to host online communities, and then you can charge a membership. And they have a ton of features, like you can run calls. They have a software that you don't have to use Zoom or Google Meet. They have their own thing. It's a pretty awesome platform. But so I basically started, I made a course, how to get better at the game. And then the community was just like, the idea is like, the GD community is obviously so strong, like for the community to grow while up top doesn't like add that much to it, and like constantly create new things and make better and better levels and beat harder and harder levels. Like there's clearly so much passion inside the community. But the problem I've experienced on Discord is it's just like half the community is also just like total trolls.
Yeah.
And they'll spam you, they'll hack you, and they're smart too. They'll fucking hack you.
Yeah.
They'll spam inappropriate memes, they'll do whatever. And it feels like a lot of Discord servers are like mostly that, and it's hard to find chats of like people you're actually interested in talking to. So I was like, what if I just get a bunch of people who all want to improve at the game of Geometry Dash, and we can kick out the people who don't join? In fact, if we make it $9 a month or whatever, then no person's going to join and spam a bunch of memes and then leave. And you can't ping everyone. You can't like do these totally obstructive or destructive, or you know the word I'm going for.
Yeah, I know.
It's just annoying things. So that's what it is. Does that make sense? It's kind of like a course community combo.
It definitely makes a lot more sense from what I heard before. Like from when I saw it, I was like, what the fuck is this, bro? To be honest, when I first saw it, to be completely honest with you. But that makes a lot more sense.
I didn't market it very well.
Yeah.
It was the first time I was learning anything about selling, marketing, and so I was just following what people, like the frameworks people above me were giving me. That sounds weird. Not above me. Like I wasn't working for other people. I was getting advice from people who were in the online business space and selling, like as an educational creator.
Yeah.
But I was an entertainer selling education for the first time using the same marketing tactics. And so it just seemed like, I get why people thought it was a scam. Like, hey, here's a course coming from not a top player about how to be a top player. Like if you don't if you don't get the context around it, it really seems terrible. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean though. Like Discord, for example, like that place is. I mean, we're on it right now. This place is terrible, honestly. Like EricVanWilderman just got hacked the other day. Durami got hacked the other day, and then people like I own my own editing server with Grish. Yeah, we had like at least 4 different people come with the weirdest stuff I've ever seen. Like there's one person saying Jeffrey Epstein's back. Join this for stuff. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is up with people? Yeah, that's a genuine bot sending that shit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, no, I wanted to shut it down after that. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, bro, God, like, people are so freaking weird. But yeah,
have you ever lost your Discord account?
Like 3 of them back in the day when I was a little dumber. But
I've lost one as well.
Yeah, I just don't trust people anymore. So I never ever click any links. Like I just straight up ignore people if they send me a link. Same with emails now, because everyone, like I get like 10 emails a day now. I don't know why, but they're all scams. Like I figured out which email like addresses at the end of it. It's a scam. It's literally 99% are scams.
I get like, do you ever get those recruiting texts like, hey, we're paying up to $50 an hour looking for this thing. Are you looking for a job or something?
Yes.
Like, no, bro. Sometimes I'm like, yes, bro.
Yeah.
I don't even respond.
Dude, I don't get it. Because when I was looking at I was out somewhere and I got like 3 texts in the same day about me needing to go to court for what's it called? An unpaid toll on the interstate, and I shit my pants a little bit. I was scared. I was like guaranteed. I was like, okay, well, I'm fucked. And I looked it up. That doesn't even exist. They don't text you. I'm like, bro, these scammers are getting smart, bro. I'm not gonna lie, because that really got me. They had that whole official document and everything. It looks so legit. They had my social somehow too. I have no idea. That kind of worries me still, but they had a lot of info, which is really worrying. Yeah. But yeah, I need to ask you more. So like the people you're looking up to with the online digital courses, gotta ask. I know this is probably what caused a lot of more people to hate on it. Was Andrew Tate by chance a what's the word? Influence on that?
Influence? No.
Okay, good. I know during that time it was I'm not gonna lie, it's the worst timing ever to do a course, bro, because you had like the Sigma male movement, and then you got a GD course. I looked around like the same thing. I was like, oh god.
That's hilarious. No, I mean, it's like how to get better at Geometry Dash. The original one I launched was improve your life by making it, gamifying your life or whatever. And that was called Infinity School. And I did launch that one at a higher price at $99 a month. And then it was going to be like $500 to join and then $99 a month, because I had joined one of those communities and it really helped me. A community that was priced like that was around self-improvement, and it helped me a lot. So I was like, okay, my audience is big. Most people won't be able to join this, but maybe some will, and it'll be great. Not a single person joined. I spent like $2,000 on the edits of the videos that I was like launching the course with. And not a single person joined. And so from that, I was like, okay, I am a shorts YouTuber trying to sell self-improvement to a gaming audience. Like, I think this is a like product market fit problem.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay, what do these people actually want? And so I ran a series of polls on my channel, and I found out the majority of people want to get better at Geometry Dash. Like the things most Geometry Dash players have in common are they want to get better at playing, creating, and they might want to become a Geometry Dash YouTuber. The biggest one is get better at playing, beat harder levels. And so I was like, okay, what if I did that? But then through that, taught them self-improvement. So I sell them how to get better at the game, and then I teach them that and give them life skills along the way. So that's ultimately what I ended up doing. And so I reached out to every top player I could find: Doggy, Zoink, Pop-Off, Trick. Trick was one of the most helpful. And asked them a series of questions about the game, about how they got better, about what they think about, the skill limits. Is it natural skill versus is it just play more? Are there practicing techniques, like all around the game? And then I tried to organize that information into a 7-day course, which still exists and it's free. And but then I would also have my take on like, and this is how you can apply this tactic to your life.
Mhm.
Because for myself, I've always related Geometry Dash to getting better at things and skill progression. So when I first learned guitar, I was like, this feels like Geometry Dash. Like you just do it more and then you get better. And it's
Yeah.
funny, like Geometry Dash is the biggest thing that I associate with just practice and progression. Um, and once I started pursuing self-improvement, which I would say was maybe 2021, 2022, I was like, oh, this is also a skill like Geometry Dash.
Yeah.
And I do have the belief that Geometry Dash has helped me improve my mental health, improve my life overall. So I did genuinely want to make that course. And uh, I guess the next question would be like, why did you charge money for it? That's a common thing. Um, I get I got asked a lot, and so for that, it's like it costs money to run.
Yeah.
So I spent more money on it than I ever made from it, even though I was charging $9 a month at one
Yeah.
point. I raised it to 10 to 12 to 15, I think. Um, and the most I ever was making from it was after 9 months of working on it. I was making 1,000 a month from it, but I was spending more than that to
Oh,
keep it.
yeah.
And so that's moderators reporting, um, what happened and stuff.
Mhm.
Uh, Not that all moderators were paid; they were not. There was one that was paid because he had like specific stuff, and then the community itself cost 99 a month to host. I now have it on like a cheaper plan, so it's only 9 a month, and that's how I can keep it free. Um, and then I was actively paying other people to create levels like imagine a series of ship levels that just help you get better at ship. So it's like a whole bunch of different mechanics on a whole bunch of different skill levels that help you progress at the skill, like get better at the ship game mode. I wanted to make a bunch of different levels for all the game modes, and I
Mhm.
was paying people to do that. I was paying Trick and Denny. I think did you talk to Denny
Not yet.
or
No.
okay? Maybe I remember this from
I think it was Secret
Secret
Way.
Way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was paying them to create like a mindset course, which they never finished. And so it was like a bunch of things. Like I was all in on investing my time. Like I had not broke even in 9 months, and I had people telling me, "Don't do this. You're a scammer. Fuck you." All
Mhm.
the time, every single day. And I'm like 9 months in, not making money from it. Um, but then eventually, I just realized like I'm kind of like trying to row upstream like in a paper boat. Like this isn't
Yeah.
working very well. I'm trying to like force feed like food to somebody who's not hungry.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
you guys need self improvement, or here,
Yeah.
Um.
Exactly.
So yeah,
That's honestly that's a lot. That's a good reasoning for the course. Honestly, that actually cleared up a lot that I needed to know.
no, I just
It.
wanted to scam everybody. Obviously, there was
Yeah.
also a refund guarantee. So anybody
Oh wow.
who, uh, even if they stayed for 28 days and they're like, "Hey, can I get a refund?" Yes, immediately. All of it, which means I lose money on the transaction fee. They get their whole $9 back.
Yeah.
Um, and that was on the front page in the VSL and everything. And people still said it's a scam. And so, like, at that point, I stopped fighting it because it's like, what do I do at this point
Yeah.
besides stop? Like, I either quit and let everybody, you know, give everybody what they want and quit,
Mhm.
or keep trying to build this thing um, and just ignore it. And so I did just ignore it because I was like, I know this isn't a scam, and there's nothing I can do to make this less scammy.
Mhm.
Um, Besides, now looking back, I know I could have worded everything in a much better way and
Yeah.
presented it, given better expectations, presented it in a better way. Yeah.
Most definitely. Yeah. So when did you decide to make it free?
In probably April of 2023, 24, fuck. Probably 24. Jesus, I don't even know. Yeah, 20. It had to be 24. Yeah.
Okay.
I think. Yeah. So my friend who actually does Rocket League coaching, and makes like 100K a month doing that. I was on a call with him and I was telling him something. I was probably just like complaining, like it's not working. I'm doing it. I'm still doing it. It's not working. Wah. And he was like, "Why are you still doing this?" He asked me something like, "Who are you trying to prove what to?" Or like, "Who are you trying to prove yourself to?" Or like, "Who are you still doing this for?" Or something like that. And that put it in a new perspective to me, because I was always just like, I'm just persisting. That's what I'm doing. I'm being a good entrepreneur by like believing in what I'm building and not listening to all the people that are telling me it's never going to work. It's a terrible idea. Scammer, stop doing it. I thought I was persisting and like doing it, being persistent. But then thinking like, maybe I am doing this for someone or for a reason that isn't, courage or whatever. And it was basically to try to build something good for once and have the community being like, wow, KaiGuy made something good. We didn't believe in him, but he did something good. Because everything before then had just been like, okay, people watch my videos, people come to my streams. People DM me every day, "You're my favorite YouTuber." But there's also this giant crowd of hate and, delete your channel, stop making content, and stuff like that. So I was like, and then after 9 months of making this thing to get everybody to hate me even more, it's like, I think at that point I was almost building it just to prove like, hey, here's a good fucking thing for the community. I thought it was going to be like the coolest Geometry Dash community that everybody wanted to be there. People were going to be like asking their moms for Christmas, "I want to join Geometry Dash," like genuinely. And that didn't happen.
Yeah. Honestly, it's a good idea. I just think it's the wrong community for it, really.
I do think it still could be a good idea. It's hard for it to come from me.
Exactly. Unfortunately, very unfortunately to say that. Yeah.
EVW, which I won't be talking about much, but it almost did. That could have been much different.
But you almost had EVW with it? That's what you're saying?
I would have to ask him how much it's okay to share, but I did pitch something to him and he initially agreed to it, and we had a couple calls, and it was awesome to meet him because I watched him since I started playing Geometry Dash.
Heck yeah.
And we didn't end up doing anything together. But like, if he launched, a $5 community where it's like, this is an exclusive group, it costs money because we don't want low quality user, or what is it called?
Like a low quality user base,
members in a group, whatever. Community members, and it just makes sense that like you're investing money into creating awesome resources for everybody that's there and hosting events within the community. I still think it's a thing that could be awesome because I don't really enjoy being in any Discord servers myself. I know a lot of people love Discord, and I think Discord's great, like we're doing this right now, but
heck yeah,
for a lot of reasons, I think it's harder to create a solid community on Discord. And I think that's something the GD community lacks, is just like a safe, like a very solid, safe, secure space to just like be passionate about Geometry Dash and not worry about like, the 6-7 kids fucking ruining your time.
Exactly, bro. It's kind of, oh god. My dog loves doing this during interviews, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it's kind of it's not disturbing. It's kind of just disgusting. like in Discord in general, like in Geometry Dash. That's why I don't use it as much now personally. Discord. I stick in like 3 group chats and like a few YouTuber servers. That's it. I don't go anywhere else, bro, because like, there's so many freaking weirdos. And like I've learned way too much stuff about certain people. Like genuinely, it's just, I hate it, bro. I just like everyone suddenly becomes a weirdo. Like as soon as I meet them, I'm like, okay, they seem pretty cool. 2 seconds later, someone DMs me, yo, this guy's this. I'm like, bro, is anyone normal anymore? I just stopped adding anyone. Like I'm not doing any more of it. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, if you're on Discord, I'll automatically assume like, okay, don't want to get my hopes up someone's gonna be normal again. Like, no. Like recently, I don't want to go into it too deep, but recently I made a short on somebody. It was doing really good too. The short was evergreening like 10,000 views every 40 hours. It was pretty good for my channel. And then I found out something weird about them, and I'm like, really, really weird about them. And I'm like, okay, well, taking that down, not platforming this shit. Fuck that. And I'm like, bro, I'm just like, why? Why is everyone so fucking weird, bro? Genuinely, it's like, bro. But yeah, I know what you mean about EVW, bro. Like I just had I'm interviewing him next. I was supposed to do it last Wednesday, but he only had like 2 hours, and low key, the amount of questions I have for him and how like he talks, and like I literally did like 2 shorts with them and it took an hour. I feel like it might take like 6 hours, like with him, because he's a crazy fun guy to talk to. Like I love it. He is such a nice guy, bro. Like genuinely.
Yeah, I found out I was like, he and I were very similar, like the way we think, and stuff we like, and like opinions about things.
Cool.
I didn't know we would be so similar. Like a 40-year-old geometry dasher.
Yeah, 40-year-old and 22-year-old being so similar. It's awesome, bro. That's why I love this community. Connects so many good people, bro. I feel like he's like everyone's favorite person in this community at this point, because he's just the GOAT, bro. I used to watch him as well. I'm not gonna lie, it's the first time I felt nervous during an interview was Eric, bro.
I was so nervous before talking to him. I was like sweating. I was like, oh my god.
Real.
But
the pressure went away so fast, though. He's such a nice, charismatic guy, though.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
He's so nice. Yeah. But then also, like when I was on a call with him, I was like, oh, it's different when he's like looking at the camera than his like YouTube setup.
Mm-hmm.
Like his face looked different because it was at a different angle, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. This is what he actually looks like.
Exactly, bro. I was like, whoa, okay. I was like, wow, I'm talking to Eric right now. I was like, wow, it's crazy. I was like, it's really
I better
crazy.
stop thinking about how I'm talking to Eric, or else I'm not going to be able to listen to what he says.
Exactly. Like my first ever interview was like a year ago, and like this was I wasn't trying to do like these interviews consistently. I was just like more for a documentary purpose. I was with Doggy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I've never been so nervous in my life for some reason. I don't know what happened. I was just the most nervous person ever talking to him. I don't know. Zero reason why. He was such a chill guy. Still is such a chill guy.
He's the most like, hey, dude.
Exactly. He's the most chill person ever. I was just so anxious the whole time, bro. It was bad. But good Lord. Pretty sure yeah, I can't reveal that yet. But yeah, bro. Okay, I gotta ask. I gotta get back into what I was talking about, the Geometry Smash. So I wasn't really into this. Like, I didn't really know about the situation while it was happening. So I just need to know, how'd you get Trick and Denny involved? Like, what all did they do for it? Like, what was their purpose?
Well, Trick gave me the best. He basically like typed more than anyone to answer my questions for the original top player course. And so I was like, he seems like so passionate about this and genuinely helpful. I could show you Zoink's answers. It's like, what got you into the game? Like, screen. What keeps you from quitting? You know, just whatever. Like he would just give one-word answers. Like he clearly does not like me. Or maybe I'm just taking that personally for no reason. But Trick gave like very long, detailed answers. He didn't spell things very well, but that's okay. An exception because he's like one of the best players ever.
Yeah.
And then Denny and I don't know how we started talking, but he was really good at thumbnails, and so I think him and I got along just about thumbnails, probably. And then yeah, he always just seemed very like reliable.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember why, but like I think Denny would do things. I would probably pay Denny for like, hey, make this thumbnail, or hey, make this level, or I don't know. I spent so much money on making levels for videos. It's ridiculous. Not more than Wabu.
Yeah.
But what were they doing? Yeah, eventually I got them together because it's like, okay, Trick's like the super top player. Denny's also a top player, just not as, you know, prestigious as Trick. Denny seemed more like organized and like capable of like putting together and managing a project, and Trick seemed like, this what he had in his brain, the knowledge I needed in the course. So it's like,
Mhm.
okay, are you guys capable of building this like mindset course? And they said yes. And I was hands off. So I don't know what they did. They might have had calls together and tried to script it out. Um, but it was like so many months later, um, to where I was like, all right, it's been like 6 months, guys. Like I'm not gonna, pay you $500 for this 6 month late
Yeah.
course that like just basically just stop working on the course. I don't remember actually if I told them to stop or if they just stopped
Mhm.
eventually. I think it might have been when I made Geometry Smash free. I told them like, hey, stop working on the course. I don't really remember the
Mhm.
line of events um, exactly.
Is
But,
that when they started?
but yeah.
Is that when the diss track dropped?
Oh, and then there was that other thing. Okay, so I also got a bunch of people into a Discord server because I was going to start doing affiliates.
Mhm.
Um,
Okay. Yeah.
because I knew school was going to come out with an affiliate feature eventually that was like completely automated, but they hadn't already. But I thought it was going to be like such a big unlock for me.
Mhm.
Um, um, and what that is basically other people can promote it. So, you put the link to your microphone, from Amazon, and you get a few bucks for that. That's affiliates.
Mhm.
So for like a school community, is somebody else would give their link, and if somebody joins through their link, then they get a commission recurring of that $9 a month, so that they may get $3 a month of that $9 a month, for example. And so if 10 different YouTubers are promoting Geometry Smash all the time and they're building up recurring revenue and getting me recurring revenue, and more people are joining and learning how to, get better at the game and be a Geometry Dash YouTuber, and part of the way they can make money is um, promoting the community itself.
Mhm.
I thought that could be a cool thing. And for the record, that's not a pyramid scheme. There are many affiliate.
I was thinking
Uh,
about that.
it sounds like a pyramid scheme,
Yeah.
but pyramid scheme is like, hey, join this so that you can make money. But then the method of making money is by selling other people, hey, join
Oh
this so you
yeah.
can make money. And then there's teams with like layers of
Mhm.
people working under them, and the commissions go up and up and up to the person at the top.
Yeah.
Affiliates is where there's the business and then there's affiliates,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
they help the business get customers.
Mhm.
Um, just for the record, because I know people are going to clip that and be like, "You wanted a pyramid scheme." Um, and so I invited Trick and Denny. They were two of the people that I was like, "Hey guys, if you just like promote Geometry Smash, all you have to do is like at the end of your completion, be like, hey, want to become a top player? I made a course. It's only $9. If you don't like it, you get your money back. Link below." Um, and then they get a commission for that. And so I didn't know that Denny was immediately gonna post on his make a community post being like, join Geometry Smash. KaiGuy and I are making a top course, or whatever he said.
Mhm.
Um, that got a ton of backlash. And then I feel really bad for him. He's also much younger than people think because his voice is so deep.
Yeah.
Um, but he was like 13 or 14 at the time. And so he was getting 13 to 15, I'm not really sure.
Uh-huh.
But he was getting so much hate. And I was like, guys, I am the person to hate. He's promoting my thing. Like, stop giving him so much hate. And he was asking me, like, do I apologize? Like, I don't know what to do. Um, and I know he was like kind of being chill about it, but like internally I knew he must be affected by it, so I felt really bad.
Mhm.
But I was telling him, no, don't apologize because you didn't do anything wrong. And if you apologize, then you're like saying like I should have never done that, and then you'll never get to do anything similar to that again because that'll break your word. Um, and that doesn't mean he should do something similar to what he did. I
Mhm.
just think I thought he was gonna wait and like ask me like how should I put this in a video and hey review this, is this script good, um, so that they could promote it in a way that doesn't get them hate.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, by the way, if you want to join this community where I've made these resources, and if you don't like it, you get your money back. It's like people promote their $5 a month channel memberships where you get nothing, or they'll sell a, you know, plushie for $50, or um, they won't do anything and just run ads on their videos. That's like Cheetos, tequila, fucking whatever.
Yeah.
It's like you're selling if you're a YouTuber who has ads turned on. It's just
Mhm.
you either choose your own product or sell somebody else's product.
Yeah.
And so I thought Denny would wait a little bit longer and ask for advice about how to promote it. But he's just like community post, boom. Let's hope I get rich.
Like money? Bet. Yeah, Denny's like,
Yeah.
I didn't know he was that young. Wait, how do you know how old he is now?
I'm not sure. My guess is 16, 17.
Really? What the fuck? I thought he was like 18, 19, 20 at least.
He might be, but I don't think so. I remember him being pretty young.
That's insanity. It's actually really,
Yeah,
really,
his
really
voice is
crazy
so
timing. Sorry.
His voice is just so deep.
Literally, bro. It's actually ridiculously crazy timing. He just DM'd me too. Just now as we're talking about him. That's insane. We'll check that later. I'm pretty sure we're
Denny's awesome. He's always been super nice to me.
Oh yeah, Denny's an awesome guy. He's like, in my opinion, he's the best graphics designer in the community. Well, like for YouTube thumbnails. I mean, there's better artists. Sorry.
He's had such a big impact, like in the background of YouTube on so many channels, just because he has such a good understanding of thumbnails, and I think he does a lot of the work for TCD. Like I don't know about editing and stuff, but really a lot of performance comes from packaging. So
100%, bro. I say this a lot, and okay, I'm not gonna give my exact opinion on it. That doesn't sound rude to the other members, but like, well, I'm gonna say this first about Denny. I'm a Denny glazer. I'm gonna be honest. Denny's like, I think he's absolutely amazing what he does. Like genuinely, like his thumbnails, his packaging. Like I've heard in a recent stream or a video of his, he's actually into not into marketing. He's the only one in TCD with a job, he said, and he's into marketing. So it kind of makes sense. He's good at packaging. He's good at marketing. He's good at thumbnails. Like I think TCD would obviously be great without, you know, the great packaging and stuff. I think it would still be good. But I think Denny like ties it all together perfectly. Like without Denny, I don't think they'd be as successful at all. Genuinely. That's no diss to them at all. I think they're a great content group, but Denny, low key, the packaging is so well done. They're all great content creators too, but I think without Denny, they'd probably have like 100,000 less. Realistically, I think packaging.
Dude, the real thing is without Doggy, without Doggy in every thumbnail.
Yeah, that too.
I don't know, man. TC Diamond.
Yeah, bro. I feel like
I don't know, man.
Everyone plays such an important role, though. Sorry.
Ponix is pretty entertaining.
Oh yeah, he's super.
He makes up for his lack of skill.
He's pretty good now.
I mean, he's better than me. But
yeah,
compared to the rest.
Cobwebs. Oh yeah, compared to the rest. Yeah, bro. When Toph was in there, it was. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of caught me off guard. No diss to anybody, but like that caught me off guard. Like it's like there's all top players, and then there's Toph. Like it didn't make much sense.
Is he working on Clutterfunk still?
I'm pretty sure he just beat I think he just beat Acu. He was working on Sweater Weather. He beat Bloodbath too. I'm pretty sure. He's not too bad anymore. But I think he has a learning disability, so I'm trying to not joke about stuff about him like that because that's kind of unfair to him at points. But still, you know, I dog on anybody, so I'm gonna dog on him regardless. But yeah. So let me see. What do I have for you next? Okay. So, okay, no, you already said this actually. I was gonna ask how much you paid Denny and Trick for the the course? You already said $500, right?
It was either gonna be, it was probably gonna be 500 each.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be 1,000 total. Yeah, I doubt it would be 250
Yeah,
split. I think it was gonna be, yeah.
it's a pretty good price. I'm not gonna lie. Let's run a course. How long was the course supposed to be?
How long was it gonna be?
Yeah.
It was gonna be 7, I think 7 videos. Yeah.
It's not like terrible for $1,000. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if they gave me a shitty thing, I would have been like, make it better. This sucks.
Yeah.
I was assuming they would put like a lot into each video.
Mm-hmm.
But I pretty ignorant, maybe is the word, just to like how I really needed to be a lot more hands-on than I was, and like be the manager, even though I completely lack the skills of a manager.
Understandable. Yeah, it's a hard skill set to have, honestly. It's a very stressful position to be in. Very, very much so. Yeah, I get that. I fully understand that. Gotta go into this though. What was your initial reaction to the diss track they dropped on you?
They didn't drop a diss track on me.
But they didn't?
They dropped.
Am I dumb?
They dropped a diss track on the people who were hating on them. I think it wasn't
Wait,
a specific
seriously?
person. Yeah,
Wait.
I was like the cover art for the thing.
I am so sorry. Okay, my fault. My bad. I completely mixed that up. I looked it up on YouTube. I looked at KaiGuy diss track. First thing I see is a Pat God video. I am getting off of that immediately. Yeah, my bad. I completely mixed that up.
There's no Pat God KaiGuy diss track.
No, there's not. There's not. It's just the first thing that popped up. Your channel, then
That's
Pat
hilarious.
God. My fault. Okay.
There is someone that made a good diss track on me. Yeah, Solarian. That one was good.
Solarian. Okay, I never heard that. I'm gonna mix it up
Yeah,
with the
that's
Denny and
pretty
Tricks.
good.
I've heard about their diss track. I just never actually looked into it. That's my
I'll
fault.
send it to you. I think
Yeah.
someone
Phone real quick.
probably reposted it. It's called Ill-Informed.
Ill-informed. Oh yes, I've heard this. Yeah.
Let me send it. I'll just put it in the general chat.
Bet. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Frickin' eyes, full response.
That's
the grammar.
why. That's why. Because I had Denny in the thumbnail. I assumed it was a Denny diss track. Okay. I am stupid. My fault. Okay. That makes a lot more sense now. My apologies for full context.
It was so bad though. I don't know why they did that. And then right after they apologized, it's like, bro, that's like the worst move.
PR
Like, if you're
nightmare.
gonna drop a diss track, don't apologize right after.
Gotta stand 10 toes on it, bro. Oh Lord. What was it inside your course? Okay, I have that question. If you could change. Okay. Big question for you. If you have one thing in your past you would change, what would it be? It could be YouTube or in real life.
Oof. I mean, like, I like where I am, so it's that thing where like I don't want to change anything because I like the path that I'm on, and I would be scared that if I like remove some bad thing from my path, that I wouldn't end up back here. But the genuinely honest answer is I wish I watched less. You're gonna have to bleep this out if that's okay.
You just like censor, like say the B. You know what I mean?
What?
You can say P or whatever. I've seen what I know what you
Okay,
mean.
you're right. You're right. I don't have to say the whole thing. I wish I watched less P
Yeah.
over my life. I found it when I was like 9 or 10, probably around the same time I got into Geometry Dash. I think even before.
Yeah.
And I didn't know it was bad. And they don't tell you it's bad until you're so addicted you can't stop. and you don't know you're addicted until you learn it's bad and you try to stop for the first time, but then you start making excuses and you're like, oh, but it's not even that bad. It's just like a thing and it's whatever.
The whole cycle.
Yeah. But let's see, I'm probably like 7 months, 7 to 8 months off now.
That's amazing, bro. Nice.
So there's that. But yeah, I've been working on that since I was like 16, and that's brutal. But I just know how much like I haven't gone through much like physical trauma. Like I've had like really great family. Like I haven't had that many hard things in my life.
Yeah.
That sounds funny. Besides that, this thing gives you so much trauma after consuming it for so many hours. It's so bad.
Exactly.
And people agree it's bad and still do it. Anyways, we don't need to talk about this that much.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a thing a lot of the people watching are going through. And so if you don't already know, it is not good for your brain. And I'm not exaggerating by saying it's not good. It's not like, candy. It's not like candy where like, don't eat too much candy. It's like, no, don't do this at all.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not good.
So bad.
And yeah. You can't really, it's like telling kids not to try nicotine ever. Like eventually you're going to try it. Half of everybody's going to get addicted to it. And then other people are going to be like, nah.
Exactly, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
I respect that answer a lot. I really respect that answer. That's some real, like, it's real shit, genuinely. Like, I don't feel like anyone else would actually say that. That's big. I respect that a lot. That's a good answer. Especially, I feel like you have definitely a big influence on people, for younger generation. Like, I feel like I'm starting to get a tiny bit of an influence on people. So, like, genuinely, I feel like us saying this hopefully can help at least one person stop that addiction, because stopping earlier than later is so much better. Good Lord. I know for myself, that was hell to stop. Genuinely the hardest thing ever. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Sorry, my girlfriend just got home. I had to tell her the dog just got fed. But yeah, that addiction's like impossible to get through, bro. Like anyone watching right now, I know I don't want to really get that deep into the, it may relieve stress. It's a lot better not to do it though. Like the amount of brain fog you'll get, the mental clarity, like there's so many mental problems that it causes. Generally, just find something else to do. Generally, go outside, do something else. Generally, like look up a video of why it's bad, get a detox, do something else. Not nicotine though. Don't do anything like that. Like something that's productively better. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's a very good message to spread. Not to do that kind of stuff, because.
Yeah. I mean, it's like if you could, take a pill every time you're sad, that makes you immediately happy, but then sad for the next 10 days.
Exactly.
After. It's kind of like that, just longer lasting. So you don't get the terrible effects of it until you've been doing it for years. And even then, like I never had like erectile problems or anything like that. But many years down the line, if I had continued, I would probably end up with those problems. And I don't know about the problems I might still have in the future because of what I have already done in the past. So it's not something I'm still doing, but it's something I can't remove. Exactly. Like all of that time that I spent will always have been spent doing that.
Exactly.
And that's not something I would choose.
Exactly. And like the guilt in the back of your mind, like just the way your brain gets developed differently because of it as well. There's so much that goes into it. Like it's the devil, bro. Like lust is such a bad thing. Well, that kind of time, but lust can be good, but that way it's not good at all. Like generally, like this is like an advertisement. Don't do that. Everyone watching, just don't do that. Like seriously.
Yeah.
Like no one should glorify that, especially with all the can I say goon? Yeah, all the goon baiting stuff out nowadays. It's just like, dude, oh my god, Like, it's so normalized. It's just disgusting. It's like, I don't want my kids to watch anything like that personally. Like, no, they do not need to see that. Like,
It's brutal. It sucks how
really
accessible it is on the internet.
It takes a hold of you, bro. It really does. People don't understand it until they really are trying to stop. It is a devil. All right, but yeah, that's a really good answer. I really like that response. Okay, knew you had this, or I know, probably knew you had this question coming. What inspired you to do brain rot shorts?
Sorry, I burped. I hope the audio picked that up. What inspired me to do brain rot shorts? What is brain rot shorts?
So, like the original, like the wave's getting tighter.
Okay.
Get my bad. That kind of stuff.
There's that, and then there's like the Sigma boy, tongue
yes.
to her.
Oh, God.
I never did that. I actually made a few of those videos because so many shorts creators DM'd me and said I should like hop on that trend because it was working really well, and it never did anything for me. But how I started getting into shorts, I'll answer that, was I saw Lemon Cake make some shorts of like you've been trolled, and I think like the Stereo Madness one where he tapes the mouse closed and then walks away, or he puts like a clothespin on the mouse, and they got like 20 to 30 million views. And at that point I had 100,000 subscribers. I had never posted a short, although most of my long form content was short. So most of it was about a minute long. And I felt like I understood short form retention better than any other Geometry Dash YouTuber. And that if these You've Been Trolled shorts were doing well, I could 100% get better metrics. Like I'm very confident that if there's a style of something that's working, I can get better metrics and beat the performance of whoever's, started it.
Yeah.
And so I made 10 levels of difficulty short, and before I had made a 10 levels of difficulty short, I had made 10 levels of difficulty long form. And originally, I think it was just a level called Difficulty Experiment, which is one of my most popular videos still. And it's just a layout, and it just gets harder. 10 levels gets harder, as the Sakup in Hell song. And that blew up. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a step back again. The reason I made that is because I knew it would blow up, because I had watched a video. I forget what it's called, but it's some sound playing. And the sound keeps getting faster, and somebody made a level for the sound. And so it's basically just a section of a level that gets faster and faster and faster. And so originally it's just like a normal level, and at the end it's like insane, impossible spam. And it had like 4 million views, even though it's like a stupid layout. And I commented on that video like, thank you. This just helped me understand YouTube way better. I'm going to use this. I forget what the video is called, but that's still there. And that was before I had ever made a 10 levels of difficulty thing. And for the record, I didn't come up with 10 levels of difficulty. I just popularized it in Geometry Dash. So it was already a thing for sure. I just came up with like, okay, the reason this one video got so many views is because it's a thing with like increasing intensity. I know what to expect, so I'm going to keep watching. If I click on a video that's called 10 levels of difficulty, the first level is easy. I assume the next level is going to get harder. And maybe in the thumbnail, if I saw an impossible level, maybe level 8, 9, and 10 are going to be impossible, and they're just going to get harder and harder and harder. And that's pretty interesting. And so I started making those levels and paying other people to make those levels. And so I knew that if I applied that format to shorts, it would work. And it did. My first short got like 43 million views and got me like 150,000 subscribers with one short.
What the fuck? Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's a very smart way
I
of
can
looking at it, though.
I can show you my analytics if you want.
Oh yeah, I'm super down. I've seen your video on your other channel like before I even knew, like before we even talked. Like I was watching that, I was like, "Yo, KaiGuy's low key giving us good advice." If people were low key were starting to hate on me for it because I was enjoying it. Yeah, I saw your video on like I made this much money from 4.2 billion views. I think it was. Let's see.
So yeah, this is the first short I posted. I posted it before shorts revenue was a thing, so I got the majority of views before. So it did pay me from that. It was just like a different kind of payout thing. So this is only after the 43 million views.
Crap.
But yeah, it was pretty, I guess not immediate, but yeah, first day
So crazy.
30,000 maybe 60,000, and then just doubles every day, and that's typically how things blow up.
That is insanity.
And yeah, I've got a lot of views.
My gosh, that is the craziest statistics I've ever seen, bro. My God.
Yeah.
How does it feel just looking at that, bro? Like genuinely, but it's like such a surreal feeling at first.
Well, it's fun. It's definitely stimulating. It's probably one of my favorite parts of it.
Yeah.
YouTube totally feels like a game, and yeah, just trying to get more and more views and trying to get the best retention possible. Recently, I put out a 56-second short that got 54-second average view duration for a while. It's gone down to 52-second, but that's still pretty insane.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Let me actually pull this up. That is actually so good. What in the world?
And I've had a few 40-second shorts have over 100% retention. And it's just by obsessing over like, okay, what am I saying? What's the experience the viewer's having? What can I say to make the viewer watch the video until the end and have a good experience? Because if you never get returning viewers, if people watch one short and YouTube recommends another one of your shorts and they never watch it again, that's not a very good
exactly.
Like you're not keeping your audience very well. So if people are watching my shorts, they're staying for the short, they're watching the whole thing, they're liking, commenting, and coming back tomorrow to watch more. Like what videos can I make to increase the amount of people that do that?
Exactly.
And I've been super obsessed with that for like 6 years now.
Pretty awesome, bro. Doing good at it. Genuinely, as much as people hate, you're doing good at it. Like very much so. You can see from the statistics. Like I don't know if you've seen Balyard by chance. New shorts creator.
Balyard?
You ever seen him? I'll have to show you after. Yeah, Balyard.
No.
What
videos does he make?
More like I have to show you. It's more like creator stuff, but he has blown up, bro. I feel like he has mastered shorts. Like he taught me a lot of new shorts things and like showed me more statistical things of what works and why things do better. Yeah, I genuinely think he's a genius.
Is he a Geometry Dash YouTuber?
Yeah.
Oh,
he's
okay.
in the short server. I'll have to show you after. He is ridiculously good. His first actual like short, he did one of those subplug shorts. He basically he's gonna create a level for every sub he gets. You know, he has to do this. He kept pacing it in a way that, you know, you have to wait till the very last second to figure out what he's doing. But he's like every sub, every like, every comment does something. Yeah, he gained 150,000 subs in 2 days from that. And he had 5K subs starting out. I was like, good Lord. And now he's averaging like 2 million views every short. And they're all like very high quality 50-second shorts, all over 100 ABD. Like it's ridiculous how good he is at this stuff. Like in a good way, he abuses rehooking, which I think is just such a smart way of, you know, keeping the viewer on the short. It's just, I feel like it's kind of harder for like informational stuff. Sometimes, I don't know, for like some type of news shorts, it's kind of hard to rehook. Bro, it's just ridiculous.
Really?
Huh?
It just depends on, it has a lot of factors.
Exactly, yeah.
Depends on the script. Depends on what you're saying for the most part.
It's weird. But yeah, he is a really, really, really good shorts YouTuber. I like how the I actually didn't ask, how do you feel about the new shorts like coming? I don't know if you watch the shorts, but like the new shorts community coming out in the GD. How do you feel about it? Have you seen it?
Well, I think it's good that there's some variety. I think overall shorts are a bad thing, um,
Agreed.
which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Um, like I don't think they're having a positive impact on people, but it's clear that people there's a demand for it. So I think it's
Exactly.
funny sometimes when people say like I ruined GD Shorts or I ruined the GD community or like as if Shorts wouldn't be a thing without me.
Mm-hmm.
Like nobody would have ever found out that if you make a stupid level it gets harder and or be like, "Oh my God, is this even possible?" Then you'll get a bunch of views. Like people would have figured that out. Um,
Exactly.
I just did it and took advantage of it faster than anybody else and came up with a lot of the ideas that people still recycle.
Yeah.
Um, but I think it's good that they're, getting higher quality,
Yeah.
I guess. I don't really care. Like I don't watch them
Mm-hmm.
that much, so I don't really care. Um, but I think it's good that not only not the like brainrot isn't the only content that's
Yeah.
performing well in shorts. Like it's
Yeah.
people who are interested in things. Like now that you can make a short about a thing that happened or like a part of a level versus just like, oh my God, this is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It's good that people have brains, I guess.
Exactly. Yeah.
It
People's
shows
minds are
that.
opening up. I feel like
Yeah.
a lot more information being learned about GD as well. Thanks to Secret Way and other people that have popularized it. Thank God. Like Nimpop as well. Nimpop low key started the whole wave, and I think he did at least. I could be completely wrong. I'm pretty sure pre-cancellation Ben told me about Nimpop starting all that. But like I'm so happy, bro, because no diss to like straight brain rot, but I hate that shit. To be honest, I cannot stand watching it. Like it just in general, shorts for me. If I see someone on TikTok particularly, I know like what it does to your brain. I feel bad sometimes for making shorts, but I'm like, there's a gap in the market. People want to watch this. Like straight up, there's a demand. If someone's not doing it, why wouldn't I? You know what I mean? People are gonna watch it. You know, I still put effort in my content as much as I can. I try to make every video as best as possible. But personally, I watch them, yes. But I'm like, I know how bad shorts can be for your brain. So I'm like, low key, I'm like, okay. I want to like influence my audience not to watch shorts. But I'm like, if they're gonna watch it, I at least want them to be high quality. You know what I mean? I want them not to be like,
Yeah.
what's the word? Actual brain rot. Like just straight up. I've seen my friend streams a lot, and he has a chatter, and he sends them reels sometimes. And I swear to you, every time he sends a reel, it's the most brain-inducing, like, it's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's like sped up, slowed down, 7 different reels at once. It's like, what in the fuck are we watching nowadays? It's like, bro, I'm just happy I'm not making any of that, bro, because I would rather just quit everything to make something like that. Something that's actually to be educational, you know what I mean? That's not going to be brain numbing and just ruin your attention span more. So like this like generation of people don't read books. They don't go outside. They don't do anything. I feel like it's a very big problem. Like, me personally, I'm not the best of doing that as well. I go outside a lot, but reading books, I only do it at work. But that's it, bro. I mean, like, it's a bad thing, you know? But yeah.
Yeah. I think also like it's especially hard for the creator of the brain rot shorts because like um they hear the short like when I was making those shorts one of the things that happens when you're editing every millisecond of it and trying to make it perfect
Yeah.
is you listen to the same thing and also when you're making the level you listen to the same annoying song like 10,000 times and the people that watch the short they're just watching it once and they're going to the next short so they're getting some variety but you're like driving yourself crazy while you like edit this perfect retention little short thing so it can definitely drain you in that way.
Oh yeah. 100% agreed. Yeah, like gosh, when I was editing a lot of my shorts, like right now I have like a few editors working with me, thankfully, very thankful for them because they're doing God's work for me, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I could be this consistent without them, not at all. But yeah, I remember like I would be grinding for like 10 hours straight on shorts. Like I'd be like, I would take a long time trying to perfect my shorts and they still wouldn't turn out that good. But recently I have an editor that's been quite amazing at getting like 100% and more every short, which is so good, which I'm very happy with. Actually a few editors, but yeah, I remember just brain rotting, like staring at my screen for 10 hours straight, getting like 5 shorts done. And I was like, okay, this is gonna be so good. And they flop every time. I was like, okay, yeah, this is so demoralizing. Oh my gosh, okay. I gotta name one person in a bad way for once. It's the first time I think it's the first time I'm gonna diss someone on an interview. I think his name is, let me look. I think it's Mango2 or something. Let me look at this. I saw him this morning. I see him sometimes on my shorts feed. Let me see. Is this it? No, it is. Okay, yes it is. Yes it is. Mango. Oh my god. I don't know if you've seen his shorts, bro. He literally he adds a face cam and reacts to brain rot shorts, and they get double the views of the original short. He reacted to some of yours too recently. He just stole your shorts, like straight up. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are we making, bro? It's actually
not getting views for shit though.
Huh?
He's barely getting any views.
I mean, 83K, 32. I mean, it's still good for just literally looking at a video and throwing his face over it, though. Like, yeah, that's taking at least 5 minutes to make.
My videos too. That's funny.
I mean, he's gotten 3 million views.
Sorry? Post my videos on TikTok, and they get a lot of views on TikTok.
Really?
I just started posting my own videos on TikTok because I checked and a few had like 1 million views on different accounts.
Good God.
Like, bro, stop stealing my videos. What the heck?
Yeah, I hate that kind of stuff, bro. I know recently, I'm not gonna say who it was. I was looking at Spotify, and noticed like every GD YouTuber just gets their like content reposted there. They have a crazy RPM on Spotify apparently, but yeah,
What?
Yeah, I can show you it actually.
Who's watching?
I don't know, bro. There's a whole playlist. There's 2 of my videos on there somehow, which I'm not even that popular. I'm like, bro, who the hell is doing this? And apparently Spotify is now making like a deal with people for like bigger YouTubers to post their stuff there. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Some YouTubers make sense, like podcast style or education.
Oh yeah.
But entertainment doesn't make sense to be on Spotify.
Makes no sense.
Back to the song.
Do you watch any podcasts by chance?
Yeah.
Who do you watch?
Modern Wisdom, Joe Rogan.
Oh hell yeah.
I was blank. But yeah, I check like a bunch of popular podcasts and just see like, do they have any guests that I find interesting? David Senra, the Founders Podcast, Diary of a CEO, and then yeah, Modern Wisdom and Joe Rogan are probably my favorite.
Oh yeah, Joe Rogan's so good.
They have really good guests. And
oh yeah, have you seen? I think his name is Soft White Underbelly. I'm pretty sure the guy that just interviews drug addicts.
Yeah.
That's
I've watched a lot of their stuff.
Most interesting things ever. I'm not gonna lie. Their upbringings of certain people are so interesting to hear about. A person I've been into recently a lot. Like I haven't really been into podcasts other than like Joe Rogan myself. Like my dad loves them, but like Caleb Hammer. I don't know if you've ever seen him, the financial auditor.
I saw him on Joe Rogan.
Really,
and
bro?
Then I started watching some of his videos after I saw him on Joe Rogan.
Hell yeah, bro! I've been watching a lot. Like half of it's just financial advice, half of it's just calling people fat as shit. Like the other stuff. Yeah. I love it. I get some entertainment and some actual advice. I'm like, I love that kind of stuff. I've been trying.
Yeah, he's like a comedian.
Huh?
He's like a comedian.
Exactly, bro. He is an asshole, and I love it. Oh god. Okay, let's see what. Let's see what do you got next. Okay. All right. So I've seen you made another channel. So I need to ask. Why'd you go from making like GD shorts to making the YouTube, what's the word? is it is calling someone a YouTube guru a bad thing? I don't know the exact term. Is that a good or bad thing?
What has a bad association with it? Like nobody calls themselves a guru. Um, like I don't like probably almost nobody calls themselves a guru because it
Okay.
has a bad connotation to it.
What is actually is a
Um,
guru? Because I'm kind of dumb. I'm
I
ignorant to
think
that.
I think it's just like a spiritual teacher. That's a
Oh.
guru
Oh.
definition.
Okay.
Guru is a spiritual or religious teacher or an expert or trusted guide in a specific field. Um, so what I did, I wouldn't consider, I wouldn't say I became a YouTube guru.
Mm-hmm.
I would say I started making educational content about how to grow a YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and so what happened in April after I shut down my free, uh, I made Geometry Smash free, was I was like, okay, I was rowing upstream in a shitty broken paper boat for 9 months.
Yeah.
Now, how like what boat should I get in to, you know, go where I want to go?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and I had people telling me all the time, like my friends, just saying like, "You're so obsessed with YouTube, you should just be a YouTube coach." Um, like it's clear you're not as passionate about Geometry Dash as you are about YouTube. It was like I would always procrastinate making videos by helping people make thumbnails on Discord and just talking about YouTube with everybody in different GD Discord groups.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so I knew I liked helping people that way, and I had already gotten people so many results.
Yeah.
But I the other problem was with helping people get better at the game. It's not only something that like it's like when you look at the problems with like why isn't that a business that makes money? Maybe you could make it work, but for one, it's not people don't believe that there is information they lack to get better at the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe they want like a few tips and tricks, but mostly people believe I just need to play more to get better at the game or be naturally gifted or whatever. And so there's a lot of beliefs you need to overcome to get people to believe, oh, here's a thing that's going to help you get better at the game.
Yeah.
On top of that, most people don't have money. So you're selling to people who don't have money,
Yeah. That's true.
or have a very small amount of money, or need to ask their parents, convince their parents.
God, yeah.
And um, and so what I was told when I was asking people for advice, like on school, was sell to people who do have money. And so maybe business owners who want to grow their business by making a YouTube channel. Do you think you could help those people? I was like, yep, go for it. And so I came up with an offer. So school does this thing called the school games, where it's a contest of who adds the most MRR, monthly recurring revenue, to their group within 90 days, and they run it once per quarter. In 2024, they ran it once per month. And so it's who adds the most monthly recurring revenue to their school community in 30 days. And I wanted to win. And so I came up with an offer, and I was being helped by like, there's a guy who does, I actually sent you the podcast of that guy, School Stories.
Oh.
He interviews school games winners and stuff, and he helped me come up with an offer. And he was like, "Yeah, I would buy this offer." So it was basically for $1,000 per month. It was I would make 4 thumbnails and titles. We would host like 2 weekly group calls, and then they would get my number, and I would help them with basically just every step of every single video. So I'd be like your one-to-one consultant, and then also do like thumbnails done for you, thumbnails and titles, and I would write hooks for people. And I ended up selling over 50 clients that month, and I won the school games.
Nice. Congrats.
So I made over 50K in 1 month. And that was crazy. And I was like, all right, obviously I was fucking rowing in the wrong boat here, because if I get to 1K a month after 9 months and only 1 month into this new thing, I'm at 50K. Like that's great.
Crazy. Yeah.
The only problem was I was so burnt out. It was something I had never done before. Like I'm so introverted. The scariest thing I could possibly do is like have a sales call with someone. Like calls in general, I just don't like. Um, like calling like a restaurant to make a reservation or something, I'll have like a panic attack. Not literally, but it's what it feels like.
Yeah, no, I get that.
And so I had to hop on sales calls and, be like, have these 30-minute to an hour call with these people, figure out if I can help them, go through the script, sell them my offer, collect the $1,000, and just do that over and over and over. I made different presentations to present in other people's communities to sell more people. And then on top of that, once all the hype is over, I had to deliver. And so it's just, I wake up in the morning and I've got 50, messages on WhatsApp and like endless amount of work to do. And I was just so overwhelmed that I ended up shutting down that community pretty quickly. Within the next few months, I only had a couple people I was making thumbnails for.
Wow.
And so that was interesting, because I was like, okay, I'll do anything for 50K a month.
Yeah.
But once I got to that point, I was like, this actually isn't worth it. Like I really am not enjoying waking up and facing the day, and like what my day-to-day life is, it's not worth 50K a month. Like not at all. I need something else. And so I stopped. And I ended up coming up with different offers, but I knew that something that I needed to do in the meantime was build my YouTube channel, and a new YouTube channel. And this channel was going to be about helping business owners grow their YouTube channel. And so to do that, business owners need to make educational content. And so essentially it's just helping educational creators grow their YouTube channels. And by educational, it's not like cool things about science. It's like how to do a thing, or, 8 ways to improve your sleep, or, mostly around business or self-improvement, or, spirituality, or music, like art. Those were the kind of clients I worked with. So that's why I started another YouTube channel, because I completely switched what I was doing from making Geometry Dash videos to then helping Geometry Dash players get better at the game and trying to sell this community, to then trying to win the school games and help business owners grow their YouTube channels. And then I was like, okay, now I need clients from YouTube, so I'm going to start making YouTube as well and do what I'm currently teaching. So I did that for about 2 years.
Do you still upload on that channel?
No. Yeah, I recently got bored and started making Geometry Dash videos again.
Oh, that's why you came back. Okay, dude, I was actually watching you like that ass. I was like, this is actually really informal. So do you do any of that stuff anymore, or like with school, other than like Geometry Smash?
Yeah, I still have a couple clients, and I do some group coaching calls still. Yeah, but I don't, I'm not actively trying to sell any new clients, and I don't have a paid community for people to buy. And I don't have anything for my Geometry Dash audience to buy.
Yeah.
Not yet. Course coming soon, how to get rich quick with Vernosis.
Oh
collab.
God. We're both canceled. Let's go. Bro, I'm not gonna lie though, that 50,000 a month from doing that is actually crazy. How like what were the work hours for you back then? Like when you were doing all that?
The work hours?
Like how long would you actually like have to work? Like,
yeah, so I'm pretty bad about organizing things, but I would say for that month I was probably working 8 to 12 hours a day.
good Lord.
And then after that I just burned out.
Understandable.
So
honestly, very much so.
It was much less. And then it was about a year of just kind of feeling like a lot of resistance. And I came up with so many different offers. I sold so many different things. I worked with so many different people. I've probably talked to like 1,000 different YouTubers and reviewed thousands of channels. And it's a lot. Like I've learned so much and gained so much skills by doing that, especially because like the personality I have, I don't I would never put myself in that situation where I'm the host of a group call and I'm supposed to be teaching everyone something. Like that's terrifying. But
Yeah.
I for some reason I fucking chose to do that every week for 2 years. Um, and uh, yeah, eventually I kind of just I was being so inconsistent. I wasn't like selling new clients, and I kept coming up with new offers and like, all right, I want to, fill up this cohort and do this thing, but then I couldn't get myself to actually take the action that gets me what I want. So I'm like, do I even want it? Like, why do I feel so much resistance towards this? And I remember my YouTube channel, blowing up my YouTube channel felt like nothing. Like, yes, it's hard, but like it's like enjoying working out. It's like, is it still
Yeah.
hard? Like, yeah, maybe, but you wanted to work out. Like, it feels good. So
Mhm.
it's kind of like somebody who likes going to the gym all the time. It's not discipline. Blowing up my YouTube channel was not discipline. It was fun as fuck.
Hell
Um,
yeah.
but this new businessy stuff, um, growing an education slash coaching business was extremely difficult, and I had so much resistance towards every little aspect of it. Um, and it felt more purposeful than like making shorts. Like I'm literally talking to people and helping them and seeing um, their situation change because they took my advice. Like that's a cool thing to experience. Um, but I just felt so much resistance towards it. And as soon as I started making Geometry Dash videos again, I was like, oh my God, this is so fun. And this is so much easier. Like I can't believe like I didn't appreciate how easy this was compared to what I've been doing for 2 years. And
Mhm.
I do think the 2 years wasn't a waste of time. Like I think I am just kind of like I get really into something and then I move to the next thing, and that might just kind of be my personality. Um, as well as like for a while I was kind of thinking like I need like one thing, and like if I get bored of this thing, then it means it's not the right thing.
Mhm.
Because I got bored of Geometry Dash, it's just not the right thing. So now I got to go look in this online business space. Oh, it's just not the right thing. So I got to change my niche and do that. Oh, it's just not the right thing. But like expecting I'm gonna find a thing that I can do all day forever and never get bored, I think that's the mistake.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah,
Having to mix them all of them would be good. Dude,
yeah, definitely.
I
Yeah,
can't I can't get
that's
over
my plan,
just casually making another channel with 100K subs. Well, you almost hit 100K on that other channel. Do you plan on coming back to get that plaque or at least?
bro.
Okay, yeah.
I
Yeah.
got
Bro.
and that's the trophy from the school games.
Oh heck yeah, bro. Nice.
Pretty dope.
Awesome.
Um, I'll probably post on that channel in the future. It would be sick. It has like 66,000 subs.
Yeah.
It's actually my most viewed video, that how much YouTube paid me for 1.3 billion views.
How many views did you get?
It has like 7.5 million views. It's pretty crazy.
Okay, wait. I gotta ask. If you are, or if you want to show, how much did that video make?
I could show that. It has 8 million views.
That
You
is,
want me to show how much that video made?
yeah. Please, I'm curious.
For sure. Give me a sec.
How much
Gotta
this made
go.
me, and then how much the video actually made. That
And
is
it's
crazy.
still paying me like 200 to 300 a month, which is cool.
Good lord. Yeah, it's just casually cool. Okay. Oh my god.
Yeah, I just made it over 500 days ago.
My
Uh,
gosh. Yeah, I need to figure out a strategy like that, bro. That is crazy. Oh my goodness.
so it's only a minute long, but what's interesting about this is it's under $1 RPM, and my Geometry Dash channel is also about $1 RPM for videos under a minute,
Mm-hmm.
for long form videos under a minute, which means that this audience, and RPM is based on how much advertisers are willing to pay YouTube for, to put their ads on your videos, and YouTube 50% of that. And so that means that this audience, and what they're willing to pay, is based on the value of your audience. Wow. Is based on the buying power of your audience. So are they likely to purchase, things from ads? Geometry Dash, not really, because they're mostly kids. But because there's so many of them, you can still make money because, the sheer amount of people.
Yeah.
With this, it's also really low. So even though it's a different niche, it's like, YouTube, all I was posting on this channel is like how-to YouTube videos.
Yeah.
But this still has a terrible RPM. And I think that's just because it went viral.
Probably, yeah.
And, 20% India, like people all over the world watch this. And it's not just, business owners trying to grow on YouTube. If it was only that, then it probably would have had a much higher RPM, which is why I actually started this channel, which only has 400 subscribers. But I didn't post anything with like crazy thumbnails. It was just, text, a document on one side, and then me on the other side. And then it would just be me going through this document, giving advice and stuff like that.
That's insane. Yeah, I've seen that other channel. I didn't know if you just quit that one or not. I've seen that recently. While I was doing the questions. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I basically quit this.
That is crazy.
It's funny. My last video is how to make content creation easy so you post more, and then I just don't post for 4 months. Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. Okay, well, that's good to know, honestly. Wow. So, okay, if I can ask, just another pocket watching thing, how much money do you think you made from YouTube in general? I'm so curious. From all your channels. I know you have like 5, right? Or 6?
Just from AdSense?
Yeah.
Probably $220,000. $210,000.
That's amazing. How long have you been at this for?
I started my channel in May of 2020. I've been monetized since like June of 2021. So
that is amazing. That is
5 years. 5 years monetized, yeah.
I bet those taxes about to hurt, bro.
What?
Taxes about to hurt, bro.
Oh, yeah. I've paid a lot in tax.
Yeah. I'm about to have my first like actual like taxable year coming up, and I'm kind of anxious. Last year it was like, I think I made like $1,000 overall last year, like maybe 2,000. Yeah, I'm not gonna say how much I'm making now, but it's, yeah, I'm about to get fucked with taxes.
I could guess how much you make pretty easily based on your views.
Okay, wait, you take a guess. I'll tell you if you're closer now. I'm actually curious if you can get this right.
All right. Which channel do you want me to look at? Or should I guess the cumulative of both? Because you're posting shorts on your Vernosis channel, right?
Yeah. And then I do.
Are you posting any shorts on your other one?
Yeah. I do daily shorts on Vernosis and nearly daily shorts on VernosisTwo, but they're mini game shorts. They're a lot longer. And then weekly interviews as well. And my third channel just got monetized as well for clips.
Okay.
Of the interviews.
Okay, it's not that much. Yeah, okay. You're probably doing like okay, VernosisClips isn't making anything, is it?
Not yet. No.
It's not getting enough views. I think your main channel is probably making like, wait, I keep going to clips. Where's just for all right, it's got about 6 to 7 million views the past month. I would guess you're getting paid about around 10 cents. I would guess like 700 to 800 from Vernosis, and then VernosisTwo. It's much harder to guess because your views are a mix of shorts and long form, but I bet you're making more from the long form.
It varies. It's actually kind of interesting.
I bet it's similar, actually. I don't even know.
It is.
Bet it's like
actually.
Bet it's like 500, 600.
Yeah, it's a lot more than I used to make. Yeah, I'm not saying exactly how much. It's close to that, bro. These interviews, low key though. I don't know what the hell happened, but like for all the interviews, they're usually like their average view duration is usually about. I mean, the interviews themselves are like 2 hours to 3 hours to 4 hours max usually. Usually for like a, what's the word? Don't want to say interesting. Everyone I interview, I think is very interesting and awesome person. People that, what's the word? Like, for example, Vortrox or like, Zeronium, like more like super, everyone loves them. Like people that have like a more core audience, I guess you could say. I say that core audience. People will gravitate more towards. The AVDs on them are crazy. Like the Vortrox interview. This is the AVD of it. I don't know if you can see that or not.
No shot. Holy fuck. What?
Yeah, bro.
What?
I don't know how it's possible. Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Even though it's almost 4 hours, that's insane.
Yeah, it's 23 23% stayed watching 90,000 views for 4 hours.
Bro.
I don't even know how.
You must have like a $10 RPM on that or something.
No, bro. I got monetized from this video, so it started up like a 20-cent RPM for like most of the views. It's a $2.30 RPM.
Okay.
But hey, I'm still very thankful because that interview, I loved that interview and super thankful for that shit because that is crazy. It gave me a lot of motivation.
I even watched some of that interview. Yeah, Vortrox is pretty entertaining. Yeah, so
yeah.
I mean, like some people have a more loyal audience, and then also some people are more entertaining, and some people have both.
Yeah, exactly.
Vortrox, definitely both. King
Almost.
Samalot, both. But you gotta. Have you interviewed King Samalot?
Not yet. He's on the list that I need to get. I have not done him yet. I have Please don't leak this one. Okay, damn it. Okay, I did. Editor me. Let me write this down real quick. I look at the next interviews. All right, let me see. 147, 17. Okay. Cut. Sorry, I put all my interview stuff on Notion, so I just haven't pulled up. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 more interviews planned out. So after those 7, I'm gonna try to hit him up and hopefully we could do something. Because I feel like he'd be a very, very fun guest, especially with his Kai Cenat stuff. That's crazy. It's honestly the craziest thing I've ever seen.
I was almost thinking about doing GD interviews after Secret Way was canceled. I was like, I mean, like, I don't want to be mean to whatever is Ben something. Yeah. But I didn't get it. I think the only reason those interviews got views was because nobody else was doing it. And if you were doing it, you would have taken the views.
Appreciate it.
Because you're so much better at like speaking and connecting with the guest and like responding in ways that make sense. Like it's clear there's such a big demand for hearing Geometry Dash figures thoughts and like answers to questions, like how are they really doing and stuff like that. Like there's such a big demand for that. So I was thinking like, fuck, dude, there's an opportunity. Like, I don't know, man.
The market's open.
But I'm glad you picked it up.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah. Seriously.
I don't think I could have stuck with it.
Yeah. I very much appreciate that, bro. Seriously. That means a lot. Because I was very close with Secret Way before the cancellation. And it's like it kind of hurt a lot. Because I literally would wait, like literally message them every day, like, yo, when's the next one dropping? Because I loved listening to them. Like they're my favorite thing ever. Because I just like hearing about the GD YouTubers. I'm very passionate about like the YouTube side of GD. I don't play the game anymore because I know it pisses me off a lot, honestly, and I don't really have time for it.
Can't let go is impossible.
Exactly, bro. I can't stand that shit. No, I think I almost broke my monitor playing Stereo Extremist by Vortrox. I don't want more of that, bro. There's no reason for it. I should not be a 23-year-old man raging at GD, bro. Like I don't have time. No, hell no. Got to work on making a family soon. It's not, no. But yeah, no, I was very close to the secret way back in the day. So I'm like, if anyone's gonna do it, I gotta try at least. I have connections as well with a lot of people. So I was like, you know what? Let's just try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it works, it works. Fuck it. Why not? Throw my hand at it. I'm very, very, very thankful I did. I don't think it would have worked as well if I didn't hit up Vortrox and Vortrox was as cool as he was, because that really just made it explode. Really, that went insane. Very, very thankful for that. That was the craziest thing ever, honestly. But yeah, thank you again though. That actually means a lot.
Just thumbnails and hooks.
Hell
Gotta
yeah.
optimize.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out. I talked with Stallion when we first made the thing of when we first made the podcast. We're thinking of having instead of the hook being how I just do ask a question and just transition to the next one. I want to do more how, for example, Caleb Hammer does his. It's super dramatic, and there's people screaming at each other. This is happening, but low key, I don't get in arguments with people I interview, so it's not gonna happen like that. You know what I mean? If I ask some random controversial question to them, it usually just it just sounds better if I just read it out and just show it on screen. I don't know. I need to figure out a way to make it more engaging of a hook though. But I don't know.
What would be good is not just asking the question, but have the guest start to answer it and not finish. And so if you were to ask, I don't know if you asked me any questions with the word scam in it. But if you asked me was your Geometry Dash course a scam? And then I start by saying, not exactly. What really happened was, and then it cuts off and it goes to the next thing. And you're like, is it true you almost worked with EVW? And I'm like, well, the truth is, and then it cuts to the next thing.
Okay.
It gives them a little bit to think about, more than what the question itself raises. Because how you currently do it is just what's your this and this? What's this is this? Here's another question. And then it goes to them introducing themselves. But if they get a little taste of what the guest is answering, then that opens the loop more than just saying the question.
You gonna try that out? Honestly,
Yeah.
wait, let me write this down real quick. I'm gonna time stamp this exactly. Hold on. 150.
That'd be your most viewed
Hopefully, bro. That'd
interview
be awesome.
ever, bro. Just gotta have to delete the first 15 minutes. We're talking about the Backrooms.
Hey, no, I love the banter, bro. It's awesome. Okay, let me see. Intro. So, let's see. Wait, we need 2 seconds.
Or something like that, however you would say that. And then I'll be like, not exactly.
I got this.
That's the whole intro.
Well, let me make sure I actually cut this out of the interview. Let me cut. Okay.
No, bro, if you cut it out, then people are going to be like, you cut out the part that was in the intro.
That's true. Guys, we're not clickbaiting. We're just making optimizations, okay?
Yes, guys.
Was your Geometry Dash course a scam?
Not exactly.
Perfect. Okay, let's see how that works.
I look away like I'm lying. Avoid eye contact at all costs. Not exactly, dude.
Not really, Okay, that's awesome, bro.
It was a scam.
Hold on, that's clip. Perfect. Let's go. New short. All right. Okay, so I know you're really into like personal fitness and you're into bettering yourself as a person, all that. What advice would you have for the gym and your mind, all that kind of stuff? Getting more mentally healthy and physically healthy.
Yeah. Your body is your mind. Sorry. Your mind is part of your body, and whatever you believe, we're kind of it kind of feels like we are consciousness run through a computer, and the system we're run through is our body, and kind of filters our experience. And so if you're not having a good time day to day, it's most likely not because of the essence of what you are or whatever. It's probably because your body itself is not producing the chemicals that make you feel good. And so even though it's totally boring, the first thing you want to look at is like, um, am I moving my body?
Yeah.
Like, why do I feel like shit? Maybe it's because I don't move my body much, or maybe it's because I'm the stuff that I am eating. And in America, it's really hard to find to eat well. You can,
Yeah.
it's just hard.
Very much so.
But I wouldn't use that as an excuse. Like if you're getting fast food every day, that's not because it's it's not because you don't have the time or money to shop for healthier groceries. Um, it's cheaper to shop for groceries than eat out at fast food all the time.
Most definitely.
If you're making the right stuff, bro. I pray you live near Trader Joe's or something.
Near a Walmart.
But one thing I found. Sorry, what?
I live near a Walmart, bro. I've got to cook.
Wow. All right, chicken nuggets. Get the dino nuggets, bro.
Hell yes, that's the diet.
What I found is I have a really hard time going to the gym, and I have gone to the gym since I was really young. I also have just like really good genetics. I have really skinny genetics, but it's just like I could eat whatever I want and not work out for months on end and still have a six pack at the end of it.
Crazy.
So I'm really lucky in that way. But I've also been working out for a while. But what I found is it's really hard for me to stay motivated to go to the gym. I might go for, if I start going, kind of like the momentum of just going makes it easier to, go the next day and make it a regular thing. But habits for me don't really stick.
Yeah.
And so eventually I just get bored and I'm like, this is boring. I don't want to do leg day. What do you mean go do back squats? I don't want to do back squats. And so something like a sport is like a way for me to output that kind of energy and get exercise without like the boring, repetitive, go to the gym and, go like this for a while and all these different things, which can feel good. And sometimes I like doing that, but usually it's boring. But I also don't like people that much and like working in a group. And I love people. It's just like, I don't want to be around people all the time. What I found recently, what I've started doing is rock climbing, which has a huge crossover with nerds, gamers, because it's very technical and problem solving. And it's like I'm stronger than I've ever been.
Heck yeah.
And like my hands and arms. Like I've always wanted to like hang from a door frame. I always thought it was impossible, but now I can.
Oh heck yeah, bro.
Like little things on your fingers. It's crazy.
Awesome.
But it's a lot of fun and it's not boring. And so I can get exercise while having fun. That's one thing. But it's hard to like be like, what's your advice for mental health and well-being? It's like there's so much to cover that it's like it's really hard. Like the most important stuff is, are you exercising? Are you eating well? And are you sleeping well? For me, I'm eating mostly all right. I'm exercising pretty good. And I'm not sleeping well. And I'm fine. I could be better. But like, I don't know. It's difficult because everybody's so different and everybody's motivated by something different. There's not one thing I could say that's going to like increase the likelihood that everybody goes to the gym. Because I remember just feeling so like I know what it's like to not feel like you can get out of bed. And when someone's like, you just gotta, discipline, just gotta, you just gotta think about what your life is gonna be like if you don't go to the gym. You're just gonna be fat and sad. It's like, okay, well now I'm more sad.
Yeah, exactly.
Now still don't want to go to the gym. But I think I guess one thing that has kept me going is just holding on to just kind of trusting that I guess myself, trusting the universe, just that it's gonna unravel and it's okay.
Yeah.
whatever happens, like if I die in a car crash tomorrow, or if I become successful and achieve all of my dreams, or if everything is basically pretty disappointing from now on, like it's okay.
Yeah.
Like
Just being okay with it.
I'm one in billions, and that's just in a very small time frame of the grand scheme of everything,
Mhm.
and it's like it's okay.
Yeah.
But I would also say keep an open mind, and don't let yourself get sucked into the identity of like, I am a depressed person. Like, I am never going to be able to do this. I am this way because of these things. And it's just like that. I hurt people. I'm just wired that way.
Yeah, literally. I feel like your mind and what you say to yourself like plays such a huge impact on what you actually do, bro. Like, because if I were here, like saying like, what's a good example? If I were to hear like this, okay, I can't. I don't think I can actually say a good example for this because I am a fat ass. I used to be skinnier. Like I used to be really, really into the gym and fit, but like stuff happened with personal life and shit, and it just fucked my mind up. But I'm working on it. You know, I have no excuse though. I'm never gonna make an excuse. Making excuses for being fat is dumb, unless you have like a thyroid issue, and then kind of you get.
Yeah, but I mean, you can call yourself a fat ass and think it's funny, but also understand that if you eat healthier and move more, you will,
Exactly.
your physical reality will change.
Exactly.
And if
Yeah.
you understand that, then that's fine. That's all you need.
Exactly.
Um, and like nobody's perfect. We're not all gonna be like
Disciplined. The max.
perfectly disciplined. I mean, what does that even mean?
Just be able to get up every day and do everything you need to do, I guess, bro. Because this
It's
doesn't happen.
it's very cliche, but nobody's perfect.
Yeah, literally.
Um, and like there's a balance of accepting, the problems you currently have. Like if
Mhm.
I was just like, yeah, my sleep is shit. It's always been shit. I'm autistic and have ADHD, so I'm just gonna have terrible sleep for the rest of my life, and fuck it, whatever. I'm just a
Yeah.
terrible sleeper. Then I condemn myself to terrible sleep for the rest of my life. But if I continuously be like, okay, I'm not going to hate myself for getting bad sleep because I understand myself and I'm not perfect.
Mhm.
But I can still put effort into, what else can I try to improve my sleep and get better sleep? And what adjustments can I make in my life to improve this thing? Yeah. Um, But you're right. What you say to yourself is so important. It has so much to do with identity, and that leads to the actions we take. And so, like,
Mhm.
so much of blowing up my YouTube channel, I believe, was manifestation. And that's because I imagined every point of my channel before it happened.
Mhm.
Like when I had 10,000 subscribers, I was envisioning 300,000. Um, and like my channel right now, when you filter it by most popular, it looks like what I imagined it would look like.
That's
Like
awesome.
with the layouts and everything, before I started making layout levels and stuff, I just
Yeah.
imagined and tried to envision my channel having, totally blown up and gotten more viral than I ever thought it would. Um, and what I saw were like a bunch of layouts,
Yeah.
like just cool looking layouts. And that's most of what my channel is. 10 levels of difficulty, bunch of different layouts, difficulty experiment, bunch of different layouts. I found that layouts work better in thumbnails than decorated levels. And that's great because that's easier than making
Yeah.
decorated levels.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's awesome to know, bro. Yeah. I noticed that. I was like, every layout you have, like every video, they're always interesting layouts. They're never really like this like sloppy made bullshit. And that's why I can very much appreciate that about it. Like for the 10 levels of difficulty, that thing is so, what's the word? It's very interesting to watch, genuinely. Like as brain rotted that as that it is to watch, like straight up just like, the whole time, like it's actually well made. Like that's why I'm like, okay, this is still good. You know, personally, I wouldn't really watch it. That's not like my kind of content to watch, but like it's still really, really well built. You know what I mean? That's why I can very much appreciate that about it. It's optimized in that
Thank
way.
you. And yeah, I think a problem people have with it isn't that like, this is terrible and this is, killing, kids in Africa or whatever, but it's like this gets 6 million views, and then this thing that this very passionate person, this documentary that was like 40 minutes long, gets like 20,000 views. Like, how dare you make such slop that outperforms this thing?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like that's a very limited way of thinking. Like, because you have this, I can't have this.
Exactly.
Or like, because you have this, you're taking it away from me.
Mm-hmm.
And people also think about that, like when people post my videos on TikTok, they're not taking anything away from me. It might decrease the likelihood that if I post that video on TikTok, it'll get the same amount of views because it already got that many views on TikTok.
Yeah.
But it's not going to take money away from me. It's not going to take views away from me. It's not going to steal followers. It's not like, yeah, it's not taking anything from me. And me getting a billion views on content that is objectively or subjectively 10 times, a million times worse than somebody else's content doesn't mean I'm taking away anything from somebody else or ruining the community. Like, the only reason my content gets views is because people are deciding to watch it.
Exactly. Exactly. It's like there's different audiences like to watch different things. Like if I were to post a video about like Roblox's downfall, then you post your regular like 10 levels of difficulty. Like I'm gonna complain about this. Like bro, I'm sorry. It's just like the audience, people will talk about the algorithm a lot. Sometimes yes, it is the algorithm's fault, but like most of the time the algorithm is just the audience, bro. It's like who actually wants to watch this, what's causing this video not to do good. What, like I try my best not to bitch about the algorithm. I'm like, okay, I can improve this on this thing. This is the part.
Yeah.
This is the thing that's wrong with this. Like, I just had a short go up this morning with EricVanWilderman. It was a Guess Who mini game with him, and I'm not gonna lie, it flopped pretty bad. I was not expecting the flop super bad. It's a 2 minute and 15-second short, which is probably why super long. It's the longest short I've ever done personally.
I have a 2 minute short with like 7 million views, so that's not why.
Okay, what was the ABD on that? I'm curious if you could see. Because mine is a minute 33.
It was like a minute. It was like a minute and 40 seconds.
Okay, hold on. I still have a chance. Might be a late bloomer. Yeah, is it minute 33 ABD and a 76% swipe rate? I'm like, those are decent stats for
swipe rate's hard. Like the difference between 76 and 77 seems to like make the difference.
Really?
Yeah. Here is this. Are you seeing this screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, so a minute 36. At first it was like, yeah, minute 40. So not insane. But it's also 2 minutes and 3 seconds. So
did it start slow?
No, it doesn't start slow.
No, I mean like the views. I mean.
Oh, the amount of views. No. 1.5 million.
Holy smoke! Okay.
And pretty good RPM for a short as well.
That is really good. Wow. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wait,
they don't actually pay you 25 cents per 1,000 views. I calculated it. It's about like 12 cents.
Really?
It's for engaged views. Whatever that means.
Yeah. Yes, I'm pretty sure it's like they watch the full thing, right? Or what exactly does that mean?
I don't know.
I wish YouTube would tell us, bro. So that's kind of metric I go off of paying my editors. I'm not gonna say exactly what rate. I pay them a base rate, and then I pay them extra based off engaged views to make it, better for them, because I feel like it's not fair if I just give them a base rate. It's like if I get a million views on a short and I pay them this direct rate, I feel like they deserve more money, obviously, because it's like, you know what I mean? I don't understand the engaged views things. Honestly, I'd wish they'd go back to the old metric where it would show I have 100,000 views instead of 1 million, but it's all, really 100,000 views. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know. I don't like that. But okay, let me see what other questions I got for you. Okay. So I've seen recently you doing long forms on the KaiGuy channel. Where did the idea of singing songs with your voice come from?
I don't know. I mean, I always saw other people do it.
Really?
What was the first one I made? Was it? Oh, it was Tidal Wave.
How do we?
Yeah, I just thought it was funny. I thought it was funny as fuck. If you watch the Tidal Wave one, it's so not serious and it's so terrible. And I just recorded a few things. Like the drums are like me going like, um, I'm like bap doo 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 bap doo doo doo. I didn't like try at all for that one. I just thought it was funny, and it didn't get many views. I mean, maybe it's at 100K by now, just because I put it in end screens and stuff. But the next one was probably Slaughterhouse, and I tried harder on that one. And then like I realized I could actually make them decently good. That was after. Well, the grief one is the one that I spent the longest on, and like it's insane how accurate it actually is.
Really?
Like I made like chords with my voice, and like I figured out the chords on a digital piano in FL Studio, and then I sang all the chords with all the different keys of the chords with my voice. It would be like and that that would make a sound. I could show you on FL Studio if you want.
Yeah, sure. That's crazy dedication.
Yeah, and then Skeletal Shenanigans was trending, so
that's smart. That's good timing.
Decided to, be like, this is gonna get a lot of views. Let me do that. All right, here's FL Studio. Oh wait, no, I made it on my laptop right now. So.
Oh, okay.
It's not here.
No problem. Go back here.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's some crazy dedication for that, bro. Oh my goodness. Dang. Never would have thought you did
the
that
grief
much.
one took like the grief one took like 12 plus hours. It was crazy.
Oh my goodness, bro. Do you ever plan on adding these to Jukebox, like the GD mod?
People do that. People did that within like a few hours of me posting each one.
Damn. You got motion, bro. Oh my gosh. No, a few people got this straight denied from it. Oh, that's good.
Oh, the XO one was also good.
Oh yeah, I heard that one. That's pretty good. Let's say, but pretty good. Hell yeah. So I also saw you were going for Bloodlust a while ago. Do you still plan on finishing it?
No, and I never even or maybe I claimed that I was going to do it. But I think I always was just like pretty clear, like I'm just going to play this until I don't want to play it anymore, and I'm not going to force myself to beat it. I remember with Bloodbath, I was just playing it casually for so long that I kind of knew the whole level, and eventually I was just like, hey, I could probably beat this level, and so I streamed for 3 days and I beat it on the third day. And
never seen that.
Bloodlust, I think I played it in practice mode once, and then I was just like, oh, this is actually not as hard as I thought it would be. And after playing it on start positions, I was like, it's actually pretty fun. And because I know a lot of the level from Bloodbath, got a little head start there, and then it was just satisfying to progress on a level that I've been in the GD community for so long that it's like Bloodlust is so legendary. If I could actually beat that, that'd be awesome. But I also thought the same thing about Theory of Everything 2, and Deathlock, and Club Step, and Bloodbath. So I'm happy with Bloodbath being my hardest, even though skill level's clearly way above that. But yeah, I might finish it eventually.
Heck yeah, that'd be cool to see, bro. Yeah, I understand that. I remember beating Bloodbath like a day before my birthday, and I was like, dude, this is like the best feeling ever. Then I'd stop caring the next day. It's weird.
Whatever, honestly, it wasn't even that bad.
Exactly. I was like, oh, that was cool. Oh, next thing. That's like another reason I stopped playing GD as much, bro. I feel like the build up is what really carries the game for me. Like the build up, the anticipation of beating it. Then once I beat it, I'm like, okay, all right, kind of bored.
For me, it's more fun the better you are at the game.
Oh, agreed.
But then also the rewards are further apart. So it's easier to beat Bloodbath or Stereo Max and then back on track and then Polargeist in a week than it is to beat Bloodbath and then Bloodlust and then Tartarus.
Yeah.
But doing that jump over 1 to 2 years is really satisfying to some people, and persisting through that.
Mhm.
Doggy likes to spend a lot of time on levels, for
Yeah,
example.
yeah. I feel bad, bro. It's crazy to see him still playing Grief. Like I feel so bad for him.
Feel bad.
You don't feel
He's
bad for him?
chosen. He's making like over 1,000 a day. He's so chilling.
That is
Um,
true.
and he said in an interview, like, there's nothing more purposeful or meaningful or like that, like fills him with more passion than spending just so many months verifying like the hardest level ever. Just the idea of that, like, I would always be motivated by that, start like playing fucking Tidal Wave, but then just be like, all right, I'm bored after
Yeah,
like 2 minutes. But
exactly.
he'll fucking push through the full 2 years, and like,
Hell yeah.
it's crazy. And now, like, I don't know if you've seen his recent streams, but he's getting like 40, 50K viewers watching,
Yeah.
like at once. And like, he's basically like a mainstream like streamer now.
He was passing
Just
Jinxie, bro.
And he seems a lot more relaxed after the 97, and
Mhm.
he's getting to the end of the level so long, or so many times. He's definitely gonna beat it pretty soon.
I cannot wait to see it, bro. I'm so excited for him. I know it's probably a big stress on his shoulders right now, but yeah, I fully agree. When I woke up that morning, like I always go to sleep early because I have work on the weekends at 3 in the morning. I wake up early, and then for like a normal work day for YouTube, I wake up at 5 in the morning and just work till like 9. Try to go to the gym. If I don't, then I just do whatever else. So I usually don't catch his streams. And I did one night, I think it was a Wednesday, when I was interviewing Eric, or was gonna interview Eric until, we had to delay it a little bit. I watched the stream and it was like the craziest shit ever. I think he had like 35,000 viewers. It's like, what the hell, bro? It was absolutely insane. And I will say, watching Grief streams, it is something different. Like I remember back in the day when I was watching Bloodbath being verified. I know I'm old as hell, but watching that getting verified, it feels different than watching like let's say like Taking Space 2 or Society getting verified. It feels so different. But Grief brought that feeling back. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what it is. I know it's probably not like the hardest thing of all human history. I know like Zoink's probably gonna beat it in 3 weeks, knowing Zoink. You see, he's almost beating Society in 2 days somehow. But like it feels like a new era, and it feels like it feels insane. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, it's just like so epic, like the original Slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
Just being like a stupid, impossible level that's like, it's not even well made. It just happened to be like the most infamous impossible level besides Silent Circles. And for it to be like inspired by that and then literally take 2 years, and he's probably literally going to experience grief for himself after beating it. Like quite literally. He's probably going to go into like a little depression for a few months. Like, after doing something that big is it's basically impossible not to get a little bit depressed after that. Like you're supposed to. Yeah. It's like the most epic thing ever. So it makes sense that it's getting so popular. But I didn't think it would get that popular.
Same
like, what the fuck?
Here, bro. It's ridiculous.
It's insane.
Like for my main channel, I uploaded one documentary. I uploaded one interview on there. It's a doggy interview that I did like a year ago. And bro, it is somehow suddenly like after the 97, it's gone up like 10,000 views in the past like 3 days. I'm like, what the fuck? I'll announce it here. I have not said this anywhere else. Me and Doggy doing another interview next month. Pretty hyped. People that made it this far, you're the first people hearing this. So if you actually made it this far, you'll hear announcements like this mid-interview sometimes. So should watch. You know what I mean? Holy AVD plug. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, but yeah. Yeah, I actually have another documentary I'm gonna make on. I don't know if I don't think I told you about it. I made a documentary on Doggy and his like whole life and stuff. And like, I announced that I'm gonna do a part 2 at the end of the video. And now I'm looking at it. I started doing interviews. I started doing shorts. I started doing like so many things, and real life got in the way. I haven't started it yet. It's supposed to be like a 40-minute video, and yeah, the script's halfway done, but that's it. It's supposed to be almost done now. I'm cooked, so I gotta figure out how to speed run without making it slop, because I want to make it a great video. I want to be my best video still. So
you already made a part 1?
Yeah, it's like 30 minutes. It's my biggest video. It has like 450,000 views.
Sick.
Yeah, I'm very, very happy with that video. It's been, I literally had it done for like 8 months, and I was just procrastinating. It's like, I need to upload a few videos before I upload this because I don't want it to flop. I kept getting worried, and then I just posted like 7 videos in December somehow, and posted that as the final, and it just went crazy, bro. It was wild. December was crazy for me back then. So I remember that was when I first started shorts and going back to long forms. That was my first million views on a short. I had two shorts at 1 million that month. That was my only million shorts as well. And then that video was my first 100,000 views on a video, and it hit 400,000 in like 5 days, which is crazy. Kind of died down, but it's coming back up finally. So I'm doing a lot of what's it called, promo shorts for it, because I wanted to revive it a little bit because I'm so proud of that thing. But yeah. Okay. Let me see. What other questions do I got for you? Okay. No, you actually. Okay, that's not a good question. You actually already have switched up. Okay. I'm so sorry. I have so many like questions you've already answered because you're really good at like you're good at opening and ending these questions. I'm trying to figure out what you have not answered yet because you're really good at this. Okay. How do you feel about brain rot? Okay. Okay. So in general with YouTube, do you think brain rot shorts would still be as relevant without you today?
No, I don't think so. Um, and that's just because most of what people have posted is copying what I spent time. Like I spent time coming up with the ideas. Like it wasn't just like, oh, this is a fucking brain rot, whatever, fart smack. Let me make this 10 levels of whatever. Like I spent a lot of time obsessing about how to make those videos. And that's why somebody can look at what I did and copy that, and somebody can look at that copy of that and copy that and copy that and copy that, and it still works because the framework, the structure of it, um, is what made it work. And some people came up with like the click with the
Vibrator
number that goes up, and then it, they're like, there's like a thing that's going to crush the cube, and then they have to click 200 times, but then it resets, but then they have to click 1,000 times, and you get your mom's massage gun, and then it spam click, and then it works or whatever. Like, I think I didn't do that, but I came up with most of the ideas that I've seen people just continuously recycle for so long that, like, would they have come up with all of those themselves? I don't know, and I don't really think so. But I think I was the person to show everybody, like, hey, this shit works. Like, this is obviously not like some crazy shit I'm doing. Like, it's a layout, and then I'm clicking over it, and it's like you find out it's hacked halfway through because the level is clearly impossible. But then a bunch of people in the comments are like, you're a hacker, bro. So there's, that conflict where some people think it's like hidden that it's being hacked.
Yeah.
Like that's actually one of the most common things I'll get in my streams, or like questions I'll get, like, why are you a hacker? Or like, why do you hack? I'm like, dude, like I've never like pretended I beat something legit when I didn't. Um, I forgot what question I was answering.
Do you think the shorts would be as big as they are today without you?
Oh, yeah, brain rot shorts, like in terms of 10 levels of difficulty and stuff, I don't think would be as big as they are without me. But I do think the like current voiceover style that's like a bit better, easier to watch, would be a thing. And it was a thing. Like they didn't copy me.
Yeah.
I think I might have just popularized, like, hey, shorts clearly fucking work. I got more views than anybody had ever gotten and grew. I was like the fastest growing channel ever. And then other people are like, oh, let me do that as well. And so, yeah. But I'm not trying to claim like I'm the reason anybody's finding success with shorts or something like that.
I mean, you were the my goodness, sorry. You were the originator of all like the brainrot shorts. Is I mean, kind of can claim. I feel like this is the one case where someone can claim there's just they got success for other people. Like they literally started the whole trend. Like I mean, it's like the one time in human history. Like you deserve to have an ego about it because you literally did start it, bro. Like I'm. Like one time I could glaze super hard. You did start that whole trend that's gone crazy. Like you optimized it to a new degree. So I mean, yeah, you deserve that. You know what I mean? You deserve to claim that. Yeah. I agree though. I remember when I first started YouTube, I was like, everyone that talked to me was like, stay away from shorts. Like you are a monster if you do shorts. I'm like, okay, not doing that. I made a few shorts and I was like, okay, whatever. That's pretty cool. It feels nice seeing bigger numbers, you know, cool. I made a documentary and I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. And I saw Secret Way and I forgot when I started actually making, I think I was like earlier start of last year. I think I started like making shorts. I wasn't really consistent. I was like, okay, these are kind of fun to make. I just started making more and more. And then it got pretty consistent, you know, I'm starting
it's fun, right?
more. Yeah, they're really fun.
It's fun when you put out a short and you get to see like the amount, you know, the stayed to watch rate, the retention. You're like, fuck, this didn't do well. Where you see the one part where like you were thinking of editing that out, but you didn't. But then there's a huge drop off at that part. You're like, fuck, okay.
Yeah.
It's like a process of just constantly learning and improving. And when you win big.
Exactly.
And it's fun. I would love to go through your channel at some point, look at your shorts,
please.
see how we can optimize them.
I would love that.
The other day you posted something in the shorts, GD Shorts Hangout. Shout out Whitester Beast or whatever his name is.
Oh, yeah.
And you were like, first short to not flop, and I responded, I would recommend considering that a flop if I were you or something like that. And I apologize. Sometimes I'm so like blunt and direct, and
you know, okay.
like I've constantly been told over my life, like people thinking I'm being rude when I'm like, that's not what I mean at all. Like I just think people set their standards so low with shorts where they're like, they think their best works. Like, all right, this content works. I should just model this. Everything about this video worked, so I'm gonna keep doing this. But that video that was the best and got, you know, 2 million views or whatever could have gotten 20 if you just changed a few other things. And so that's why like I'll sometimes respond to people and they're like, you know, like, got 100,000 views, let's fucking go. I'm finally popping off. I'm like, no, that's not like I don't want to be discouraging, but like you can do so much better than that. Like it's not magic. It's not because I have a 2 million subscribers that I can, you know, get more views. And I know I'm also making different kinds of content. But with Geometry Dash, like unless it's some super niche thing, like if your video's not getting 1 million views at least, it can definitely be improved.
Okay. Yeah. I'm down with that. Yeah. If you let me know when you can, I'll like next week sometime, because I got Eric tomorrow and then a few other things Thursday. So if you can do it next week, I'd love to just go over it all, especially my mini game shorts, because I've been doing those recently. I'll just show you.
Yeah, we can talk about the long form and the short form.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. I'd love to, bro. I need to learn as much as I can.
It'll be $9 a month.
I'm signing up.
It's a scam.
KaiGuy scams me live on interview.
Live scam. First live scam to happen.
Yo, guys, you see it here first. I'm about to go homeless tomorrow, guys. It's KaiGuy's taking all my money. Oh Lord. Okay, so what the hell? Okay, so sorry, I phrased the question so wrong and my brain just could not compute. So how do you feel about the your style of brain rot shorts, I guess you could say, being this popularized nowadays?
So what do you mean, the 10 levels of difficulty things?
No, like how you originally started like more of these, you know. Yeah, I could say that. Yeah, like that. I'm sorry. I try to like phrase it in a way, but yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
How do I feel about them?
Yeah. How do you feel about it being this popular? Like, did you expect it to be this big?
Not when I started, no. And I didn't think Actually, let me think about that. I thought it would be harder to copy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, but it was humbling for
Mhm.
it to work for to work for everybody, because I'm like, okay, it's not because I'm handsome. It's not because of my voice. It's not because of, I mean, it's definitely because I've spent so much time figuring this out and these people are copying it, but it's not like I'm doing some secret thing that is like some hidden tactic that nobody else is able to do.
Mhm.
Your camera's blurry. I think
What
you
is?
know that. Oh, it unblurred when you lean forward. You got a nice beard, bro.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Bro,
Solid.
it grows so fast. Like I literally had to do it last night, and it literally already is coming back down. Well, no, it's not.
Hell yeah.
My neck looks long
Dude,
as hell like that. Oh god.
I can't grow it anywhere besides here.
Oh
Like it just
damn.
gets like scruffy here and here.
Damn,
But
bro. Yeah, this thing grows in like 3 days. That's like the one genetic I had. I love. I got this hairline. I mean, I have a beard genetic. Bro, your hairline's good too. Like, you just got no nerves other than the beard, I guess. Like, okay, yeah, and we're about okay. We got ultra buffed.
whatever, bro.
Got spawn camp, bro. Literally, okay. Bro.
Scraped my elbow the other day.
Oh
I didn't
shit.
even like cry or call my mom that much. Like I only called her once. Like
Timmy Tough Knuckles over here. Okay.
whatever.
Two of them. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Bro, I had a metal chip on my toe this morning. I had to rip it out.
Damn.
Yeah. I didn't cry. I didn't do nothing. I mean, I just sat there, you know.
Damn. Good shit, bro.
Ate
Hey, I'm
nails
here
for
for you if
breakfast.
you ever need to talk about it.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro. Um, okay. I've heard this. I forgot who told me this, but someone told me itsbran used to make layouts for you back in the day. How do you feel about
Yeah,
his success nowadays?
I think it's awesome.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I basically um I don't remember how him and I start like how him and I first connected, but he did end up, I was paying him for shorts. I'd pay him like I don't want to say it like I don't actually remember how much I paid him, but it was too much for sure.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't too much because it was actually not enough because he also used the layouts he made for me in his own videos. And like because I teach him exactly how to make the layouts and exactly what layouts to make,
Mhm.
he now knows how to make the videos himself. And so like if I'm gonna pay him $50 for a layout, he could also post that video, and if it gets 500,000 views, a million views, he'll make more than $50. And
Oh yeah.
back then, it was so easy to get a million views. Like the worst short would get a million views.
Yeah.
Um, you know, having a short work back then was more like 10 million at least. Um, and so, yeah, I was happy to see him blow up, and then he just stayed consistent, and he still posts more than me.
Okay.
He's still posting every day, and he's not getting any views anymore because
Really?
he's posting these same videos. Yeah, he never. Um, I don't want to say this in a mean way, but it seemed like he never evolved. The whole
Mhm.
time I was making shorts, I was coming up with new ideas, and one thing would stop working and I would modify it or do something different, but he never changed, is what it
Yeah.
seems like. He just kept doing the same things, and now he's still doing it, and they're getting 50,000 views, which makes 50 cents.
Yeah.
um and so I'm sure he'll have a few every month get a good amount of views, which is why he's still making them. But yeah, he was way more consistent than I ever was. And he also started making long form content. If you look at his thumbnails, all of his whole channel looks like mine.
Yeah.
He uses all of my icons, the same like rainbow
Hmm.
pastel thing too. And my same style of thumbnails for all of his videos and my video ideas. for everything. And it's cool to see that, like, I came up with the ideas and I thought that was so valuable, but
Mhm.
him with 7 million subscribers, it shows like, okay, what works on YouTube is you do the work, and it has to come from a thing that works that people want,
Yeah.
but you just got to do it. And I was way more of like the creative, chaotic side of like, here's some fucking idea I pulled out of, whatever. And
Mhm.
from so many hours of studying YouTube and trying to figure out what works, I've created the concoction, and then itsbran is like, ah, oh, give me that. Let me make this 1 billion times and give it to everybody. And it's really like I have no like I don't know what the word is, but
You have
like
nothing
I
against
have no
him.
hard feelings. Like I don't feel like he stole anything from me. Again, I don't feel like anybody stole anything from me because I wasn't gonna make those videos. Like, should I make all of the money from all of the shorts that copied my ideas? No. Um, I'm sure I'll take it, but
Yeah.
kidding. Um, but
Copyright
yeah, it's
claim them all.
cool. And then like I think he probably came up with some of his own ideas. I can't think of any of them.
Yeah, I'm looking at him. There's literally the same layout like 4 times in a row here, bro. It's kind of
Yeah,
sad.
and I'm just impressed by like you could do that repetitively. Like I can't do repetitive things like that
Yeah.
um that much.
I
I mean,
don't
like
get
I
it.
can I guess I can in a certain way, just not to that extent.
Hmm. Most definitely. I understand that. I'm looking just looking at this like in awe right now. I did not know he fell off this hard. My goodness. Yeah. He past 7 days, 500,000 views. What the fuck?
And then there was Zadar Dash or something. Do you know that guy?
I think I've heard of him too. Yeah, Zadar.
He had like 4 channels. He's deleted most of his videos, but yeah, he didn't get more views than me, but he got like 12, 13, 14 million subscribers. I think he was view botting.
He's gotta be. What the fuck? I didn't know someone hit 10
Or
million,
or
not let alone 14.
sub botting. Yeah. I got let's see, I have 1.5 billion views on my channel, and I have a little over 2 million subscribers. I've lost so many subscribers. But still never had close to 3 million. I never had close to 2.5 million.
Mm.
I mean, I have the most that I ever had. I've definitely lost like over 100,000.
Oh wow.
Um, just gained more than I lost. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, he was always doing these like sub baiting tactics. That's like, oh, I can't pass this level unless you subscribe, and then
Yeah.
I guess that works. Like, I don't understand. I never understood his content. It was kind of like my content, but like a very polished, like for kids version of it,
Hmm.
is what it felt like. And maybe he kind of just resonated with the audience more and was able, like the sub bait tactics really worked. Because the shorts guys that copied me with so many more subscribers than me, like itsbran doesn't have um 4 times my view count.
Yeah.
He just has more subscribers per view. Um, so
That
yeah,
is insanity, bro. Yeah, I'm just kind of in shock right now. I've heard about. Wait, what? What do you mean 46 videos? He only has 46.
he deleted a lot of his videos, and I don't know why.
That makes zero sense at all, actually.
It could have been its brand. It could have been its brand. Just on another channel. I have no idea.
I wouldn't be surprised, bro. This is
Could have been
actually.
someone.
Sorry.
Could have been me, actually. It wasn't. I wish, bro. I
Bro.
wish. I would have just done that on my channel. Like,
Yeah, real. Dude,
I want to take the credit too.
I actually do remember there's like a controversy, bro. There is a controversy saying that he subbotted another community or something like that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, his old channel was like a Minecraft thing, I think.
Yes.
And he was accused of subbotting before. But yeah,
That
just with
is.
his total views and total subs, I don't get it.
Yeah,
How he has that amount of subscribers. But if he legit just figured it out, like good for him. He made his money, he got out.
yeah.
he got out as if like he was being held captive.
I
It's
mean,
not something you have to like there's no contracts in GD Shorts. Just sign $100 million contract with YouTube to make GD Shorts for the next few years.
you're the worst job of all time, bro. Bro, he's struggling to pull 100K. He's struggling to pull 10K in his most recent shorts. What the fuck? He has 14 million. Yeah, okay, so subs don't matter at all.
That's why you have to adapt. Like I've
Yeah.
always just adapted. And within like 4 days of coming back, I was already getting more views than everybody else. People still get more views than me total.
Mhm.
But like my biggest day was like I had like 9 million views in a day, just a couple days after coming back to making shorts and just like assessing what was working and then like, all right, let me fucking do this shit.
Hell yeah, bro. Okay, that's crazy, bro. My goodness. So I know you have a lot of channels that hit like 100K and other stuff like that. So I gotta ask though, I saw you had, I don't know the exact, let me actually just ask the question right, 'cause I meant to write the name down. It is okay. So your KaiGuy, not KaiGuy, your Baby Bella channel, I'm assuming that's your girlfriend's channel. Why is all the content gone? What happened with that?
We just figured we don't want her famous.
Okay.
Just like overall, we don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, it's not like I have people coming up to me all the time. Like it's not a problem. But we don't know what's gonna happen in the future, and I am totally all in on YouTube. And whether I'm working with other famous people or eventually build my own YouTube channel, to a certain point, I don't want to have my girlfriend and I together have decided we don't want her to be like recognizable.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I become like actually famous one day, like I'm not gonna be like one of those like family famous people that like here's my girlfriend and here's my kid and
Yeah.
Instagram. Like,
I
I don't
respect that a
post on
lot.
Instagram. She doesn't post on Instagram. We figured we'd just delete the videos because also it had been so long that it got demonetized, and so it's just getting like the old videos are getting like a few thousand views a day, and it's just there's no point anymore in keeping them up. Yeah, but I think that channel got like 300 million views, which is pretty cool.
That's crazy, bro. I respect it though. Yeah, having privacy like that's a very good thing. It's like I know my girlfriend likes her privacy, so I never show her off, never do any of that. Cause I'm like, having privacy is the best thing, honestly. Because I was scared to show my face the longest time because I don't want people like, obviously no one's gonna recognize me in person, but you never know. It's like these people literally can see like a screenshot of like the sky and find your fucking address now. Like I am.
Yeah, I know. I
Scared of
know.
that.
I'm scared about that.
Yeah, I'm
For
like
sure.
that's. So there's a green screen here now, low key, and so my girlfriend could pass by. But yeah, no, hell no, bro. Like that is terrifying. And digital footprints too, like crazy amount of stuff online. Anything you say online, always there. Anything you do online, always there. That's I'm like, hey, my girlfriend does what she wants. I do what I want. Doesn't need to be everywhere. Like especially like I feel like a lot of family channels are so manipulative. Like the Addams family, not Addams family. I think it might be the Addams family. There's a family channel that just maybe like Daddy Go 5. That's a very bad channel. Just used their kids for fucking money, like for views and all that stuff. I hate
Yeah,
that kind
it's
of
crazy.
stuff.
They're like the most viewed videos on YouTube as well.
I don't get it.
Like kids YouTube is huge, and then the videos are like of kids like reviewing
Yeah.
toys and stuff. But like, how are you? Like you're like making your 4-year-old generate like millions of dollars for you, and they've probably got to wake up and show up on time to the
Mm-hmm.
set or whatever, and it's like it's so weird.
It's
I mean,
sweatshop.
like there's young actors and stuff, but
Yeah, exactly. It's
that's
sad.
definitely weird.
It's very sad. So okay, I gotta ask now, just to follow that up. So how many channels do you own and how many plaques do you have now?
I have 4 plaques. I have so the KaiGuy channel got me 2 plaques. So when I hit 100K and when I hit 1 million, and then KaiGuy's Kickback is my second channel that has like 210,000 subscribers. It had like 250, but I lost some. And then Baby Bella
Awesome, bro.
has like 370K or something.
That's crazy. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That is really good. I saw you had the what's it called? You had the damn it. I'm sorry, I wrote this down before. I just for some reason it's not on my thing. You had the channel with your brothers, I think it was.
With my brother?
Your family channel, I'm pretty sure it is. Your travel channel?
Yeah, funny. Yeah, my brother and I just started that. Originally it was called Kai's Mind. And fun fact, Kai Cenat started his Kai's Mind channel after mine.
Lawsuit.
But yeah, I was just posting like random videos on there, and then I stopped. And they were basically just like documenting my days, like what I was doing. But my brother had the idea, like, hey, what if we both do that? And my sister was going to do it too, but then she stopped. But it's basically just like, you know, I've never regretted recording, like documenting stuff. Never regretted that. And I always loved watching videos of when I was younger, just being a goofball or whatever. And so like recording daily or, you know, random videos of just like, here's what I did today, here's what I've been thinking about, here's what I'm struggling with, here's what I'm enjoying. Like that'll be awesome to show your kids and like look back on yourself and in 10, 20, 50 years. So who knows if we'll keep up with that, but yeah, that's that channel. I have a lot of channels.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I have access to like so many clients' channels, so my channel page is like just so long. When it goes to switch channels, I have like 20 options.
That's insanity, bro. Yeah, it's starting to like what's it called? For my channels, like for my phone, to see like what's the word? To see my earn tab properly, because I have 3 channels now getting monetized. I had to like connect them. It's so fucking annoying. I don't know why you have to do that to do it. Like I don't want to show it off on camera because it has my actual like full name, but like I have to make this channel partner manager of this channel of this, and then that channel has to be a partner of this channel. I'm like, dude, it's so freaking annoying just to see how much you're making overall. I hate that. Yeah, I saw when you were showing was it the your YouTube channel, like why am I saying your YouTube channel? Your educational channel, you switched over and there's like 17 channels and I was like, oh my gosh. Oh goodness.
Yeah. It's funny, I always call it my YouTube channel. I'm like, no, my YouTube channel. My YouTube education. It's hard to explain to people.
Oh yeah, for sure. I bet, bro. Yeah, the 17 channels we got, bro. Oh Lord. Have you ever considered like speed running to 100K on a new channel, like a fresh one?
I did, yeah.
You did?
The Baby Bella channel got to 100K subscribers in 22 days. And monetized.
What the fuck? Like what the fuck? All right, so these tips are about to be insane, bro. What the hell? Oh, under a month? When was this? How long ago?
Sometime in 2023. I don't know. June, April. I literally don't know. I could check right now. Go through all these channels.
Yeah, bet.
All right. When did I post my first video? The first video on this channel. Let me share my screen. Oh, I just turned off my camera. Share screen. First video got 77 million views.
Oh my gosh.
So that's pretty crazy. July 27th, 2023. So about 3 years ago. And I'm curious.
Insane.
Lifetime. Okay, 225 million views.
That is insanity, bro.
Bro, I don't know who's still watching these videos. Like it must literally be from like people whose notifications they've just never checked in 3 years, and then they're just like checking their
How can
notifications,
they
because you
watch
can
that?
still go to an unlisted video, but like
Mhm.
where are they finding these unlisted videos?
That is
Like
true.
I
That's
don't have a
weird.
playlist of them or anything. So
Huh.
yeah.
That's insanity, bro. Wow. Okay. Wow. Good lord. I wonder because I've seen like a lot of like research recently of unlisted videos and stuff on YouTube, like on like regular YouTube. People have been like researching them. Okay. Let me see. So what's the hard? Okay. Got a good one for you. Um, if you have one, what is your favorite like video on your channel? Or on any of your channels, I guess.
That's a good question. I made, people don't know this. I actually have made edited long form content, like a, not that much of it, but a
Mhm.
good couple videos that are,
Heck yeah.
you know, 8+ minutes. I got mid-roll ads running. Don't worry.
Hell yeah. Okay. Ballin'.
So I did how to get better at Geometry Dash. That was one.
Okay.
So how to get better at Geometry Dash. That got 1 million views. 20 minutes long. This is also the video that I sold Geometry Smash with, which is
Oh
pretty
wow.
funny. So there's that. It's like I'm selling it at the end to like a promo, and it's like $10. But then the pinned comment is just like, "Hey, it's free, by the way." I watched this recently, actually, the worst
What are you doing?
EVW challenge ever. It was actually
Mhm.
pretty funny. Like I
Really?
thought it was edited decently well. Yeah. One versus $1,000 Geometry Dash level. I gave the winner of this. I basically made a layout and had a bunch of people decorate it, and the best, my favorite level got $1,000.
Smart.
And yeah, he literally got $1,000.
That's tough, bro.
That
Hell
was a good one. This one was kind of funny. 21 ways to play Geometry Dash was pretty funny.
I've seen that like that kind of format blow up a lot recently, actually.
Yeah, but I don't know about like my favorite video. 10 versus 1,000 FPS frame perfects was good.
Huh.
I don't think I have like my one favorite one of my videos, but um definitely in terms of like the work I put into it. 1 versus 1,000, how to get better at Geometry Dash. The story of Geometry Dash's greatest player. 21 ways to play Geometry Dash, and then my 10 versus 1,000 FPS frame perfects.
All pretty good
It's
videos, bro.
basically like all of my long form ones.
Yeah. These are awesome. Hell yeah. I like to see that, bro. I like to see the passion in that. Do you plan on making more long forms like that or no?
Not currently. Um, no, my long form momentum is so bad. Like in terms of my channel, like if I post a long form video, it doesn't matter how good it is, it's not gonna get views for a while.
Mhm.
Um, just because the momentum on long form I have is so terrible.
Yeah.
Um, like the recent videos I have posted that have been long form just haven't gotten good metrics. Um, and that affects your next videos.
That is true.
So,
So okay, I need to
um,
ask then, since you know that, like you know metrics like that. So for a while, like gosh, this is actually scary. Since I posted my last long form video, it's been 3 months. I was like doing a video a month, maybe like 2 or 3 videos a month at times. I would say I'm averaging around like 80K, maybe I'd say. I mean, there's view jumps. There's like 190K, 234K, 55, 86, 256, 87, and then most recent's 80K. So it's been
is
4 months.
this long form?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like, would you think if I uploaded another long form, would I what should I do exactly? Because I'm kind of worried about if the next one's gonna flop. Because I gained like 25K since then, since I uploaded the long form. It's like I'm kind of worried because I have like a lot more of a loyal shorts audience now rather than long form. But I want to keep long forms. You know.
You don't have to worry about it. The audience won't cross over, most likely. And the ones who do will choose to, and that's fine. Um, but as long as you're posting good videos, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
The only thing is like, if you post 3 bad videos and then a good video, that good video will start off by getting less views than normal. But eventually, if it's a good video and it has a good click-through rate and good retention, then it's going to get views. So I wouldn't worry about that.
Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I have
And
one.
like shorts, like Mr. Beast makes shorts. His long-form videos still do pretty well.
That is very true.
Yeah, YouTube wants you to make shorts. They want you to make all the kinds of content and don't want to punish you for it. So the idea that like my shorts audience is gonna ruin my long form performance or this or whatever, it's just you don't need to consider that.
So happy to hear that, bro. It worries me a little bit because I'm like I'm very passionate about my long forms, but I've been so tied up with doing interviews every week and then I try to record like. I kind of burnt myself out slightly with this because I do minigame shorts on the second channel, and recently I had to change them up a bunch because I've kept doing the same guess level and then guess or don't say the same thing as me shorts, and low key I realized they're starting to dip. Okay, let me actually tell you. I'll tell you exactly. Good God, I remember taking a nap and one of them got uploaded. I woke up like the stats are usually pretty decent for them. They're a little longer shorts. But my most recent one, it was another guest level because I'm like part 6 or whatever. I was like, okay, I need to change this up, because it's like there's so many of them. Yeah, I looked at the stats of it. It's the worst I've ever seen. Genuinely, it was 60% AVD and 65% swipe rate. I've never had stats that low since I started shorts. I was like, okay, time to switch these up because my God, I was like, okay, that is the worst ever.
If you and I like walked through that video together, you would be like, oh, of course. Why did I think this would work? Most likely. We might end up being confused. Like, why did this not perform well and the other ones did? But most of the time, it's pretty obvious.
Okay, whenever we do our thing, I would have to show you one because it's my most popular short on my second channel. It makes 0 sense to me. And this is no diss at all to you, editor. I know you might be watching this, you might not. It was a new editor, so this is obviously no like disrespect to them at all. This is their first time actually editing a video. The editing was not great. The pacing wasn't good. There was audio cuts in it, and I was like, okay, you know what? I sent it back to them a few times. I was like, okay, I just want to post it, bro. I posted it. It's most viewed short. It makes 0 sense to me because it's not edited well and it's just choppy. It's not good, and it got the most views. I'm like, I don't.
Sometimes my choppy videos that I think are like more chaotically edited that like aren't as smooth do better.
That's weird.
And I'm confused about that as well. But I've tried to learn from that and apply it to my future videos. But yeah, we could check that one out as well and be like, why did this work? And sometimes it can totally be a fluke, in the algorithm or whatever. And then there's also the compounding effect of like, if a video says it has 1 million likes, like I'm probably gonna be like, and it's not interesting to me, but I see it has 1 million likes. I'm gonna be like, okay, what the fuck is up? Why does it have 1 million likes? I'm gonna watch the whole thing, and then it's gonna recommend it to somebody else.
Exactly. Yeah, that's very true. That is very true. Okay.
So your videos can get views because they have views.
Okay, that's good to know.
But they can't start that way.
Exactly. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna write down real quick for our little meeting. KaiGuy questions for meeting. So I'm gonna like document some things I want to ask questions about over the weekend. Figure out because I would love to learn some more advice about YouTube. This is like I want this to be my job, bro. Like, I'm so serious. It's like my most passionate I've ever been about something in my life, other than the gym back in the day. So, I mean, shit. I forgot. Hold on. Tell I'm obsessed because I got this shit next to my fucking desk. Tracking.
Oh yeah, dude.
Hell
Let's go.
Yes. Yeah, I cannot wait, bro. I set a goal in the beginning of the year. It's like I gotta hit 100K or I'm shaving my head. And yeah, it's starting to look better. I got 10K subs this month, so it's looking a little better. But I think it's still kind of chopped. I'm kind of worried still. But hey, we got a chance.
No, I think we'll get there.
Hopefully.
It's definitely doable.
I just gotta lock in harder. I mean, with these collab shorts on the second channel, it's helping with all the channels I'm having now. So,
well, one of the problems is you're doing multiple channels at a time. That makes it much harder to get to 100K on one channel.
Yeah. I mean, I have like, I always script my shorts at work. And then I mean I do at least 2 shorts. I script them out every morning for my editors. I mean I have editors, that's the thing. I have people working for me instead of just editing all myself. Like the most work I really do is, scripting my videos, doing the collabs for the second channel, and then the interviews, and then third channel. Okay, this sounds like a lot now, but I do all that. Most of the main channels just me scripting the shorts and then scripting the long forms, which the long forms has had a step back. But yeah, we'll talk about that later though. Don't worry. Like in the little thing we're gonna do. Okay, but let's see. What do I have for you? Okay, have you ever been recognized in person?
Yeah, so nobody's been like, come up to me and been like, "Yo, are you KaiGuy?" But I've had multiple times where I'm like sitting at a restaurant and then some kid starts like pointing at me and like showing my shorts to his family. uh, and it makes sense. Like you usually wouldn't be like, "Yo, dude, I recognize you from those shorts that I watched while I was taking a shit the other day." Like it's like if you recognize some like educational person or figure that like you've been watching for a while that you've learned from, then like it makes sense to be like, "Yo, what's up, dude? I love your content." But like, "Hey, I've seen your geometry dash 10 levels of difficulty. I waited and it got harder. Good job." Like it's just not like an interaction that would make sense. So it does make sense that nobody really comes up to me. But I've had many times where friends call me and be like, "Hey, I wanted to FaceTime you because my friend didn't believe that I knew you." So awesome. Like, there's no way your friend is KaiGuy. So like I've met and talked to a lot of people that recognized me from geometry dash, but nobody's ever been like just straight up walk up to me and be like, "Are you KaiGuy?"
That's cool though, honestly, dude. That's really, really cool though.
It's weird. I mean, at one point, I got like YouTube shows you unique viewers, and the most you can see is the past 90 days.
Yeah.
And I remember at one point it was like 125 million unique viewers over the past 90 days. And that's over 1.5% of Earth.
That's scary.
Like all people on Earth. And like it's mostly not like really old people. And so usually when like, there's a little kid at the climbing gym or something, I'm like, I bet he's seen my shorts before. Like most likely. Like, it's not a 1.5% of kids that age. It's like a 30%.
Exactly.
So yeah.
That's really cool to know.
But I definitely don't have like the cons of being famous in any way.
That's really good. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people that have like some cons to it, and like they have to literally hide because people hate them so much or people like them so much, for example. Like, yeah, it's good that's not like that for you. That would suck. I don't know. I obviously I'm not reaching that level at all. Like I never even thought about the chance of that happening. Like my friend always, I hate it. Whenever I meet my friend in real life, he's always like, "Is that the real Vernosis?" As loud as he can. It's as loud as he fucking can, and like everywhere. I hate it more than anything. I want to beat the shit out of him every time he says it. It's so embarrassing, bro. I hate that shit.
Yeah, I mean it's even more embarrassing. Like people will be like, "Hey, do you know this guy has 2 million subscribers?" And I'll be like, "Dude, that's not like a nice way to like meet someone."
Exactly.
Because like, what am I supposed to say? Like, "Yep, it's true," or like what? No, stop, don't. Like what am I supposed to do? And you're like, hey, dude, this guy has 2 million subs. And I'm like, okay, I'll just sit here and be like, "Yep,
I am." Okay.
Yep, I am that cool.
Yep, I'm awesome. Love
what do you struggle to pay rent? Me too, but I play geometry dash.
Exactly, bro. I don't know. I've thankfully I've not had my friends do that to me. I mean, I only have 40,000, so it's not a crazy amount, but thankfully my friends don't do that shit because that'd be annoying.
Bro, you're gonna be the face of interviews. It's gonna be a big thing.
Hopefully, bro.
If you keep doing this, like for sure.
I hope so. With the next guest, I feel like it's gonna like, well, you too, obviously, but like the next few people, they're like stratosphere. Like, you know, so far I've had some amazing people. I love every guest I have on here, but like the next people are insanity in my opinion. Like genuinely, like I feel like
Yeah,
definitely a
definitely.
step up. You know what I mean?
You
Like,
know, people might be interested to hear like what happened with Geometry Smash or whatever, but like I don't have much influence
yeah,
um overall, and I can tell because like I tried to get people to buy a really cheap thing
hmm,
and only a couple did out of like hundreds of millions of views. Um and to me that shows like it's like, okay, you can get a lot of attention, but can you get people to move their feet? Like with the
yeah,
Backrooms thing, the Backrooms movie, people are like, all right, it's obviously like people like the Backrooms and the concept of it, but are people gonna move their feet and go buy a ticket and go walk to the movie theater? Like, and
exactly.
it turns out yes, like the Backrooms was influential. Um, but yeah, not I in the Geometry Dash scene, which makes sense. It's the game I'm playing. I'm not playing the game of get people to like me
Yeah,
and do good. I'm just like basically having fun making shorts.
which is great. It's still a great thing to do. You know, no problem with that at all. Yeah. I don't know. I want to eventually, like me personally, I want to figure out a way, um, to like, to where it's like the guest. This sounds so egotistical. I want to get it to like for like Joe Rogan, for example, like how he can have anybody on and everyone's still watching because they're watching for Joe. I want to get to that point where people are watching just to see me interview someone. You know what I mean? Because I love talking with people. I would love to just continue this forever, but eventually I will probably run out of people to interview. You know what I mean? Years down the line, not soon, because there's so many influential people in this community. You know?
Yeah, you don't got to worry about that for a while.
Yeah. I just want to get to the point where I can just podcast, like straight up, just interview anybody, bro. I want to start doing
Yeah.
non-GD people eventually too. Like I really want to do the Bones 5. I don't know if you ever heard of him. He's a FNAF YouTuber. He's someone I'm really interested in. So I watched all of his videos. So I'm like that's the one like YouTuber I watch consistently. And this is kind of a degenerate pick, but Goblin as well. He is a drug YouTuber.
Dude, I watched so many of his videos.
Dude, I love
Back
him,
in the
bro.
day, I'd watch those tier lists.
Yes,
So entertaining.
that's how I got onto him, bro. That's exactly what I did. I looked up drug tier list. I was curious, like,
Like, what's meth like?
yeah, exactly. Is this casual story about him trying crack the first time? Like, just I love it,
Like,
bro.
next second.
It's so freaking funny. Now he just has his crackhead podcast. Like, it's funny to
Yeah.
watch it. I'm like, I watch his shorts sometimes. I'm like, bro, this is low key not good to tell the kids. He's like, he just tells like the worst advice
know.
humanly possible to kids. It's like,
I'm like,
Goblin,
dude,
you shouldn't do this.
I'm like, am I the only like 11-year-old watching this guy's videos? Like,
Yeah,
like now it's just all like kids basically.
yeah, bro. I used to work at Domino's back in the day. I literally had the speaker on, just playing Goblin videos. People probably thought it was weird as hell. I was listening to the Coke Chronicles during work and like crackhead Chris stories. I love Goblin, bro. He would be so fun to talk to, genuinely. But I have no idea how that performs because
Yeah.
GD.
That's the cool
Like,
thing with YouTube is like if you can get people to click and watch, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
yeah, that'd be
Um,
amazing.
yeah,
That'd be so
it's kind of what I plan on in the future.
hell
Um,
yeah.
Another thing is like with different careers. I mean, like I like YouTube because of the freedom it gives you.
Mhm.
And like so much to the point where I've literally never had a job besides walking a dog. Like I was so lucky that my YouTube channel blew up in high school, and I have such like an anti-authority personality. I would have been like an employer's worst nightmare. Um, and so they're very lucky. They never got to hire me. But but like the difference between YouTube as a job and getting paid from AdSense versus like trying to sell your own thing,
Mhm.
is like running your own business. There's so much you have to deal with, and YouTube basically is like running your own business.
Oh yeah.
But it's kind of like YouTube like created a little like kit for you to like a little like business bundle for you to like have, so you can just make videos, and YouTube will figure out, they'll go find the advertisers, they'll run ads on your videos, and they'll pay you for that. And if you want, you can do sponsorships. You can tell your audience about your own product, your affiliates or whatever. But like they've made like a little business bundle thing for you to have where you can do this thing in exchange for, hopefully money, and hopefully you enjoy it as well.
Yeah.
And that makes it worth it. But selling things is like, so I would come up with an offer. I'd be like, okay, what do I want to do? And then I would go find the people. So on School, or I would just constantly have people joining my free. So I had like a free community on YouTube, on School,
Mhm.
which was basically like helping them grow their YouTube channels. And so I had a bunch of courses, a bunch of information just for free. And then I would DM people who I thought were a good fit. I'd be like, yo, you want to hop on a call? On that call, ask them, why they want help, what they're looking for, what they think they need. And then if I think I could help them, then I'd present an offer. And usually it'd be pretty high ticket. So like 6K, 7K, 9K even. And then they pay me and then I deliver. And so like, for example, one of the things I sold was 8 one-to-one calls, like 8 thumbnails and titles done for you. And then I will, you get a whole year access to my private community where I'll answer any of your questions. And, we have weekly group calls and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like a whole bunch of support up front. And we walk through like this little 3-step thing that gets them started. And then a whole year of helping them. And so I would get the money that I wanted day one, boom, or maybe they'd split the payment over a couple months.
Mhm.
And then I have to help them for a whole year after that. Where with YouTube, I can go look at my analytics, be like, okay, I made $300 yesterday. Okay, I just got that. That is for work I already did.
Yeah.
I'm not making a deal with YouTube to like, okay, I'll make some shorts next week and you can give me money for that. It's so like the amount of freedom you have with that, at least me, like emotionally, internally, be like, okay, here's money for what you already did.
Exactly.
Like nothing you do is going to make this money disappear. Whereas if I sell somebody a thing for $9,000 and then I don't want to deliver it, I have to give them the $9,000 back.
Yeah.
So it's totally different. It's completely different game.
Most definitely.
So you're right to pursue YouTube. It's pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing, bro. Yeah, I have like I think 3 videos that are evergreening pretty well, like long forms, and I have a few shorts evergreening as well. It's pretty nice. I'm like making a decent amount of money now. Like not enough to quit my job, not at all. Oh my gosh. I think low key to make, I think reasonably for me because I'm grown man. I'm about to be the man of the, I'm no, not about to be. I'm the man of the household. Taking care of the bills and stuff. I think I have to make like 10K a month to fucking feel comfortable enough to quit my job right now because of insurance and stuff. I don't know. I have like an irrational fear of everything just failing suddenly. You know what I mean? So I've always thought about that.
Yeah, life is hard, dude. Once you realize like you need money.
Yeah.
And like you can't just be like money's evil, fuck money.
Exactly.
Like you gotta fucking get a job at some point, keep your expenses low, not buy that thing you want to buy.
Yeah.
Or start a business, start a YouTube channel, start something, a little side hustle. Like you got to make money at some point.
Yeah.
But then you have to you're like, okay, finally good. Survive this month. You go, all right, do it again next month.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
And again next month. And,
yeah. YouTube's making us so
yeah,
much
it's a brutal thing growing up to start gotta pay bills and shit. And, health insurance, my medical insurance is like $400 a month. I'm like, why am I like, what? Like what? What do I even get? I don't get sick like ever.
Yeah, literally. Same
like,
here.
bro, what the fuck?
It's bullshit.
I have a cat. My cat's so expensive. Yeah. But there's also more opportunity to make money than ever before in ways that you can enjoy doing it. So we're so lucky, even though it's hard and like so stressful and like the idea of like, fuck, I need to make 10K a month to make this really work and live the life I want. What if that doesn't happen? It's probably really hard to make that happen. I can't guarantee that that happens. If I work on this and it never happens, then I have to just kind of stop doing this at some point and get a job or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Stressful as fuck.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like it's the fun of it. Honestly, the fun of it is to push yourself as far as you can go and keep going until everything fails. Like literally, I'm gonna keep going until literally someone shoots me down. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna keep going no matter what. Literally, I love this. That doesn't stop me from continuing this and pursuing this. You know, this is a miracle. You know, already I get the chance to talk to creators like you. I get to make shorts and videos and enjoy what I'm doing and talk to people I literally watched since I was a kid. It's freaking phenomenal. I love it. But yeah, that's also why I've been watching so much Caleb Hammer, because I've been learning about finances and I'm trying to figure out keep my expenses lower and lower and lower. And you know, I want to get into stocks a lot more. I used to be a little bit into the stock market. I had a lot of Nvidia shares, and as soon like right before their blow up, I had like $800 in stocks. I had like 8 shares. I sold at like $300, and then they had to split the stock because it had too much money in it. I would have made like $5,000 from their stock. Like, bro, I was so mad.
Yeah, I don't even look at stocks. I'm invested. I just don't even.
Yeah, I need to figure out how to do it more. Like Nancy
I mean,
Pelosi.
active income is definitely going to help you more than like choosing the right stocks. That's going to help long term.
Yeah.
Like once you're 30, 40, 50, 60. But right now, I would focus like, how do I make more?
Oh yeah,
more
for
money?
sure. Yeah, once I make enough where I'm comfortable, you know, like making that good amount, that I'm like, okay, this is all for stocks. 20% of this is stocks, 30% stocks. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to do this the rest. Like I don't want to be 40 years old or 50 years old having to sit here. You know, if I enjoy it still, you know, when I'm 50.
Interview the next Zoink.
Yeah, literally. I mean, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like it's just like, if I want to do this when I'm 40, I can do it. But if I don't want to, I'm gonna have the opportunity to just sit down and retire, you know, and just enjoy my life instead of working every day. That's what life is for.
Yeah, that's another big reason why I stopped doing just making Geometry Dash content. It wasn't just because I started feeling like, you know, this is less fun than it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do something that feels also more purposeful.
Exactly.
But that hold on, what the fuck did we just say?
Well, like take your retirement, I guess.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I was terrified that it was gonna be the only thing I could make work.
Yeah.
So like, how am I gonna choose to not go to college to do this Geometry Dash thing? Because it might just be a fluke. Like I might not be good at anything else, and just like for some reason I'm really good at making these like shitty videos that get a lot of views in this time period. But it might stop working. I might not be able to make it work in another niche. I don't know. And so that was also kind of freaking me out. Like I don't want to not go to college, and then the only way I can make money is by being like a gaming YouTuber about this thing that like it's like I don't know, like it's kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like, you know, I mean I love Geometry Dash, but it's not like my heart and soul is like in my content, clearly.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's why I started like, all right, let's see if I can now make money from what I've already built, the audience I have, instead of making more content. All right, that didn't work. All right, we tried this offer. All right, 9 months later, that didn't work. All right, let me try stop doing this. I'm gonna just sell to business owners. All right, this works fucking great. Actually, it's too good. All right, I'm burned out now. Try all these different offers. And I made a lot of money over the past couple of years of not doing Geometry Dash. And that made me so much more confident in my ability to figure it out and make it work.
Cool.
If this doesn't eventually work.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so fun that like, why not? Exactly. It's so fun and it works. So why not?
Literally, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, it's very stressful going down this path. I mean, it's better. I prefer it.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what the other path looks like in terms of like going to college and getting a job, but
yeah.
But I have a feeling I prefer this one, and I would not like the other one. And my plan was like, all right, if I do go to college, I'm just gonna become a YouTuber after I graduate. Like, all right, what the fuck kind of plan is that? Let me just wait 4 years to do what I want to do.
Mm-hmm. Waiting period. Yeah, I know. I went to trade school and technically college, but it's like I don't have like a tuition. I don't have to pay like a billion, zillion dollars in debt, you know. I went to get basically I'd like program machines and like do CNC stuff. Like that pays pretty well. But I'm like, I'm not in debt. I can do YouTube. I have a weekend job, still pay the bills. You know, like I'm in perfect position for this now. You know what I mean? Like I don't understand people. Well, unless you have like a passion for the topic, but like people that think you need to go to college, go to Harvard for whatever fuck reason. Like it's like $200 admission every semester. I'm pretty sure too. Like it's just kind of stupid in my opinion. I don't agree with college fully at times. So yeah, I think like this being a possible route for careers is great. Also, okay, wait, hold on. I know kids are watching this probably. Guys, if you are passionate about something, you want to do psychology, whatever else you want to do it. Go for it. Whatever you're passionate about, go for it. I'm just speaking what I think. Do what you like, do what you enjoy. Do not take what I say. Don't take no, just do what you like, do what you enjoy, what you have passion for. If I say college is stupid, you don't think it's stupid, then I'm stupid. You know what I mean? Do what you like, do what you think is right. Okay. Do not take what I say and just think, okay, screw college. Please. I don't know. I have like a fear of like ruining someone's like, you know, future by saying some shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, you can't take responsibility for everything, but it's true that there are people watching this who, I remember being a kid and looking at people like us and just thinking we're the coolest. Like I thought being a Geometry Dash YouTuber was the coolest thing you could possibly be in the world. Like anybody that's like, you know, if you're a little kid and you got a teenager, he's the coolest person in the world, even if you know nothing about him. But like, and I would just copy people. Like I'm such a copycat when it comes to behavior. Like just things that I thought were cool, the way somebody says things, the stuff somebody wears, I would just be like, all right, that's my thing now, actually. And so it's true that us maybe saying college is stupid might make some kid think, oh, actually, college is stupid. Maybe my mom was wrong.
Yeah.
And so take everything we say with a grain of salt.
Most definitely.
But I would definitely say that your life is yours. And that's my belief. And so you can believe your life is your parents if you want it to be, or your life is whoever you want it to be. But I think your life is yours. And you should be able to do whatever you want to do and risk whatever you want to risk, unless that puts other people's lives at risk. But if you want to risk not getting a degree to pursue entrepreneurship in any realm, if you want to start a school community, a YouTube channel, you want to be a streamer, whatever you want to do, like go try that thing. Actually spend time doing it before, you know, you get out of high school or whatever. Or for the UK kids, college. I went to college. Uni. Are you going to uni? I'm just kidding, guys. Eat your beans. Okay. I take it back.
Canceled.
But no, I love British people. They're great.
Oh yeah, for sure. Awesome.
They're silly fellows. But I'm getting distracted now thinking about British people. You know, I said eat your beans. I just thought of like English breakfast.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think about college. Yeah. So I felt a lot of pressure to go to college from my grandparents specifically, from my mom also, but I wasn't as scared of her judgment as my grandparents actually.
Oh wow. Okay.
And it was kind of just always like expected, like obviously you're going to go to college. That's how you succeed. My mom went to college. She succeeded. Like she went to Duke.
Oh, nice.
And got like all A's with everything. Did a double major and.
Oh wow.
Like she was like 10 out of 10 student.
That's amazing.
And I always got all A's basically, but I never took like really hard classes, or I never tried very hard in school. but I was definitely expected to go to college. Just at the point that it's like, all right, it's time to go to college. It's like, all right, pick what you want to do. There's a list of like 40 things, and I'm like, I don't want to do any of them. What are you talking about? Freaking like study this, study that. I want to study like YouTube, entrepreneurship, AI, like. But I ended up choosing physics because I think quantum physics is cool.
Heck yeah. Awesome.
And I got into a bunch of places, but I decided not to go. Just because ultimately, like, I knew I was. Actually, do you know Hamza?
Never heard of that.
He's a self-improvement YouTuber.
Hansa.
He's a bit controversial, but he's got like 2 million subs.
How do you spell it?
Hamza.
Hanza. Hansa. Oh yes, I do. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I joined his school community, which was $500 and then 99 a month.
Oh wow.
I'm still in it. He's let me stay for free.
Oh nice.
I just wanted to stop paying, but I got to talk with him for like 30 minutes on a call, and he was saying like, and I was just basically telling him the situation of like, I can go to college or I can not go to college and do what I want to do. And he was like, Kai, in this situation, someone's dreams have to die. And like, that's going to either be, you know, your grandparents, their dreams for you are going to die and they're going to be disappointed. Oh no. Or your dreams are going to die. And you're always going to think, what if I did make that decision, take that risk? As well as like, you know, 10 years down the line when you're, you know, it worked. Do you think your parents are going to be mad that you didn't go to college? Do you think your grandparents are going to be like, oh no, this sucks so much. Kai has so many subscribers and is so rich. I just wish he went to college and studied physics. It's so embarrassing that he didn't. Like, no, of course not.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like delayed gratification where it's like, okay, you're going to disappoint people and be misunderstood so that you can do this thing you want to do. And like, if I'm going to literally die and like I don't know about you, but I kind of want to be buried. I don't really want to get burned into like ashes.
Yeah,
I'd rather be buried
too.
Like, you know, when you're dead underground and like, you know, worms are like going through you and stuff, and you're being redigested into soil. It's not gonna matter whether you went to college or not. Like, are we not gonna consider the fact like we're all just gonna die one day and like we don't know what's going on, and you want to force me through this like structure that you expect me to like go through and be a certain way? Like, no, fuck you. Like, I don't want to do that. And I've always had that personality of like, fuck authority. And I know some people are like, hell yeah, authority's great. They take care of us. And you don't have to have like my energy towards college or whatever.
Yeah.
But I encourage everyone out there to follow their intuition and take risks and not just follow the path laid out before them and let life, you know, like be the feather in the wind of life. Like be a bird, go fly where you want to go.
I agree with that.
Yeah. It's worked well for me so far, but I'm also a pretty lucky guy. It might not work for you, so
it's worth a shot.
This isn't medical advice.
Yeah, it's worth a shot though. You know, everything. Rather have the risk of being happy, you know, than just sitting at the 9 to 5, just sitting up, just all depressed all day. You know, live your life. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'd rather try and fail than never try.
Exactly. Because you
miss 100% of the takes you don't shot. Kobe Bryant.
I was about to like hype you up, but yes. I mean, shit, if you said anything right there, I think you said it completely wrong, but hey, close enough.
Dude, are you not motivated 10 out of 10 right now? That was
yes, I
hard,
am.
Bro.
That was tough.
Oh, yeah.
That was tough. I'm gonna put a clip. KaiGuy's motivational speech for the young kids. Wait, that sounds bad. Wait, not for young kids. Not for young kids. Hold on.
Your parents to anyways.
Okay, well, I got 3 more questions for you, bro. These are like more traditional questions I ask everybody. So it's more a recent question I got. If you were to quit today, Would you be satisfied with what you did on Geometry Dash and YouTube?
Quit. I mean, yeah. I want to keep making YouTube videos. But yeah.
That's good. Happy to hear that.
Like if I quit Geometry Dash
and YouTube, like all together, everything. Like if you were forced to for whatever reason.
I wouldn't want to quit, but yeah, I feel like I did what I wanted to do for sure.
That's great. Yeah, I love hearing these answers. I'm like, some people are like, I have so much more I want to do, and there's people like very proud of themselves for what they did. I like to hear the duality of it. You know what I mean? It's honestly, it's like, my God, why can't I speak any fucking words? That's my favorite question. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know when I thought of that question, but it's fucking love it. Okay, so is there anyone in particular you'd like to see on the podcast?
Oh, I forgot to think about this question. I looked at some of your interviews and I was like, what's the recurring questions he asked so I can maybe think about it. So I got the GD Rushmore or whatever thing already, Mount Rushmore.
Are you ready for that?
But I think I did think about it and I just couldn't find an answer. Or did I? I guess Nexus would be pretty sick on the podcast. Yeah, King Samalot would be awesome.
Okay.
I doubt you'll get Nexus or like Molepan. That would be funny.
I don't know. I have a friend that's from Nexus, but that guy does not talk.
Dorami would be funny.
I tried, bro. I have a friend that's friends with him.
Guy.
He got ghosted, sadly. And now he's in the military, so that's gonna happen.
FNM4.
I don't know about all that. I'm gonna call him from the jail phone. I'm gonna get off that, bro.
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else.
Okay.
I mean, just keep going, bro.
Oh yeah.
I can't think of someone where I'm like, damn, you missed this person, but I'll definitely DM you if I think of anyone.
Yeah, please, that'd be awesome, bro. Yeah, King Sambalot's a big one on the list. I need to talk to him sometime. Okay, well, let's do our GD Mount Rushmore before we end. Since you already thought of the people, I did not know if you'd have like a full list of people, because I know like you're not as much like as into GD as like everybody else. So I was like, do I do this? Do I not? So okay.
I mean, people misunderstand that. I remember one of my clips went viral. It's like the only clip to ever go popular on Twitter. It was me playing Yatagarasu, and I said like, why was this level even popular? And then that clip went viral, and they're like, these new gen GD players are so stupid. Like, bro, I've probably been playing GD for longer than most people, and been in the community for longer than most people. I mean, for sure. But yeah, anyways, my Mount Rushmore, I had to look up how many faces there are because I didn't know.
There's so you're gonna do 4 for player, creator, and 4 for content creator, and 1 underrated pick for each person, for each category.
Well, I did 4 overall. Should I say those?
Yeah, that works.
Okay. My 4 overall GD Mount Rushmore. Somewhat in order. EVW.
Hell yeah.
Easily the GOAT. He's such a legend. My first favorite video of his was when he sung all of the levels.
Really?
Yeah. OGs will know Mystery Piano. If you don't know Mystery Piano, you're not an OG. So there's gonna be people in the comments that know, unless they didn't watch 3 hours and 40 minutes into this podcast.
Hopefully, have at least one comment.
Attention span problem. But yeah, EVW, absolute OG. He's stayed consistent. He's took some time off, actually. He started playing some other games, uploading different videos, but he's such an OG, and he's so warm and friendly, and like the perfect guy to watch for like a little kid that like wants to be entertained, watch someone play Geometry Dash. So he's at the top for sure. Next, I would say King Samalot, which might surprise some people because he's somewhat new, but he has bridged the gap of. He seems to be the first person who's made viral Geometry Dash videos and then viral other videos.
Yeah.
And then he'll make another viral Geometry Dash video, and everybody's here for it. And he'll make a I streamed for 100 hours video, and people are watching his stream highlights, and that gets 1 million views. And all of his videos get millions and millions of views. I remember helping him out with thumbnails when he had like 5,000 subscribers. And I remember watching one of his first long form videos. It was when he made like a giant cube, like his cube was giant for some reason, and I commented on that video. It's still there. I was like, you're definitely gonna blow up one day. And I always told him, like, you're gonna be like a big, like, like Speed, like one of those people. Like, you're gonna be like a big face of like streaming, YouTube, just one of those entertainers. Like, I knew it since he had like 5K subs. I think he's just done that so well and brings such good energy to his YouTube channel, to his streams. And him and Vortrox have definitely pushed forward GD content in a unique way. After that, Doggy. Not going to put Zoink in there just because, I mean, Zoink's the better player, but I think Doggy has put in more. Like, I don't think people know how hard it is to play the same level, play the hardest level in the world for straight.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, you might think like, oh, because he's making money from it, it's so much easier. And like, it's more entertaining to stream than like if you were to have to verify it without streaming, it would basically be impossible. Yeah. But yeah, he's put so much into it. And it's not just that. It's not just Grief. He was Nepesta's editor.
Exactly.
And like, Nepesta was such a pioneer. I almost put Nepesta in this list. He was such a pioneer of YouTube content. Because his meme blew up, and then so many people kept watching his content, and it was pretty unique, and they're giant videos. And Doggy was one of the editors, at least. But then Doggy was also making his own YouTube videos at the same time and making his own levels. So Doggy's one of the only people who's a top player, creator, and YouTuber.
Yes.
Zoink recently became a YouTuber. I don't think he makes. He's a good. I don't know if he's a good creator, but I doubt it.
I don't think so.
I bet he can make levels, but I doubt he has like a rated featured level,
or like a mythic like Doggy does.
Yeah. And yeah, Doggy does that like just because.
Exactly.
Like a passion project.
That's exactly like I know. Sorry to cut you off, but like I fully agree, bro. Like I would put Doggy up there as well because I made a video called. This is the Doggy documentary I made. It's called "The Story of Geometry Dash's New #1 Player," and I agree with you. I think him as a creator, player, YouTuber, and editor all combined makes him the #1 player overall. In my opinion, I think he's the best player. Like best overall face for the GD. Like you see what he's doing streaming with his content, with his editing, with TCD, even with everything. I think he's the #1. Like I know I sound like I'm glazing the fuck out of him, but I agree with you fully, bro. Doggy is the GOAT. Yeah. And he's a nice ass guy.
Definitely. He's so monotone though. It's so funny.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter. I just got like 97 on Grief. It was whatever.
Thanks to the $500, you know.
Woof woof. My name's Doggy. I always comment on his streams like woof woof, hello Doggy, and then he doesn't reply. Okay, yeah. So Doggy, for sure, not just because of Grief, but everything he's done with, before that, verifying Slaughterhouse, his insane Acheron dedication, and then definitely with Grief. That's what puts him on the list for sure. And then last, I watched this guy's content. I never knew we were like the same age, but I watched his content a long time ago. And I'm not really too into his content anymore. I haven't watched it in a while, but people seem to love him more and more every single year. And even though I am not like the biggest consumer of his content, I think he has had such a big impact on the community. And so that is GD colon.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was so curious who the hell you're talking about, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I was so engaged there. You did. Oh my god, you did a short strut on me, bro. Oh my gosh.
Just wait for it.
Oh my gosh. I agree though. Yeah, fully agree. That's a really good top 4, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Do you have one underrated pick? Underrated pick. Sorry.
Sorry, what?
Do you have one underrated pick for the GOAT category, like for like a 5th, I guess? Just underrated one though. 4 chalks.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Or underrated?
Yeah, like
I guess that would just be like, bonus. Vortrox is almost in there. He's up there with King Samlot. But what do you mean by underrated?
like someone that doesn't have like 100,000 subs, like someone that's upcoming, like how King Samlot was like at 5K, and you're like, this guy got it. You know what I mean? Like this motherfucker over here. If you have one, because I know there's like you probably don't watch as much shitty content nowadays or see like players as much, so it might be a hard pick.
Yeah, there's a few people that make like one video a year, like Fresh Lake Water. I'm actually logged into his YouTube channel so I can see his analytics.
Yeah, I saw
that.
So good.
But he makes like one video a year, so yeah, like Stallion as well. He made some awesome content, but not enough. Can't think of anyone. Maybe, yeah, I can't think of anyone who's like really small and underrated and like not blown up yet. The closest I could think to that is actually you, because you just started doing these interviews, filling the gap in the market, and like you're not like a legend yet because you kind of just started doing this, but like you are the interviewer, the podcaster. You know, the Dasher podcast or something.
Yeah.
I think I am going to go on that in a couple weeks or something.
Oh, awesome.
But they don't do thumbnails or titles, and so they don't get views. Secret Way did thumbnails and titles, and he got views. And now you're doing thumbnails and titles, and you're getting views. It's like mind-blowing.
I always A/B test different titles and thumbnails for it. I don't know why they don't do it, genuinely. That'd be awesome to see on there too.
I mean, the GD community is pretty toxic in a lot of ways. But there's a lot of like hate for like trying for anything. Like why would you make your thumbnail good? That's clickbait. Or like, why would you make it like shiny in this way? That's clickbait. Or why would you sell a plushie? You're just trying to, actually nobody gets mad at the plushies, only me. Why would you sell anything? That's fucked up. Why would you try to make money from this game? What, are you not passionate about it? So yeah.
People are very, very critical about this kind of stuff. I don't understand it. It's like, if you're gonna be a good YouTuber, you're making good titles, as long as I'm not saying like, I got 95 in Slaughterhouse and Diddy came and did stuff to me. That's kind of clickbait. You know what I mean? Like some bullshit. Like I'm not gonna like. I interviewed KaiGuy and it went really wrong. Like gone wrong in the hood. Like not doing that bullshit. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I can see some people doing misleading titles, very much so.
Well, you could, like, for example, you could do like, I confronted KaiGuy. That's a good one. And that's just as interesting, but it's not lying. So to me, clickbait is lying.
Yeah.
It's like giving an expectation that it's not true. And I also don't have a problem with that. Like Mr. Beast, is like one versus $1 million car or whatever, and then the thumbnail's like a futuristic golden car flying through a city that doesn't exist. And it's like, I don't actually expect that. I know it's clickbait, but I still define that as clickbait. But I know it just increases the amount of people who end up getting to enjoy that video. So sure, make that thumbnail. I don't give a fuck. That's how I look at it, at least.
I respect that. All right. Well, we're on to the final question. I'm sure since you looked at their questions, you know this one. I'm sure you have a lot of good advice. But if you had any advice for the people watching, what would it be?
I feel like I kind of gave that advice with my little college rant.
Yeah, you really did. So I was like, do I even ask this? Just give a little tiny thing if you want. Since you already did a really good advice little segment.
to drop out of school, do drugs.
Oh God! Oh God!
Buy my course.
New short on the way. Exposing KaiGuy.
I mean, I think what I've gotten like the most from, I guess just for reference, like, you can do whatever you want with your life, and I'm currently doing whatever I want with my life. And currently that's like making some shorts, hanging out with my girlfriend, petting my cat, going rock climbing, and like it's pretty chill. But like there's it's hard to even put words to. There's so much that doesn't exist that stops people from doing what they want to do. I'm a much better thinker when I like get to like write it out. That's why like I was pretty into making educational content and stuff. I really like synthesizing and like breaking things down to a point where it like makes sense to me. It's hard for me to always articulate what I'm thinking, but there's so many beliefs and pressure by the expectations of other people, and what you think other people's expectations are, that cause you to behave in a way that you think people want you to behave, or do things that you think people want you to do. And like I've always been super like very weird. I've always felt very different. And I've always been super introverted, super anxious, and I recently found out that I am on the spectrum, so like that explains it. That explains a lot. But I went through all of my life until, a couple weeks ago, thinking maybe there's just something wrong with me. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. When it's like when I want to do something but I'm scared, or I feel like I can't, but then it's like if you break it down, like why can't I blow up on YouTube? Like there's so many people that want to be a Geometry Dash YouTuber. So many that are fans of your videos, that watch my videos, that play Geometry Dash in general. Then it's like, what stops them? Some of them, it's like, okay, they only have a phone, so they don't have the gear. But there's a lot of people who do have the gear, they can record, and they're just not really doing it. And it mostly comes from fear and like assumed things that are not actually true. So like it's luck, for one. It's like, okay, maybe my channel was luck, except I've posted 750 videos. So it's probably not luck. And I posted 150 videos before I ever got a good amount of views consistently. So it wasn't like I immediately blew up my channel. Okay, so cross out, it's probably not luck. Just the videos that tend to get the most views have the best click-through rate and the best watch time. Okay, what else? Well, maybe people are going to judge me. It's like, okay, but then what? What happens if they judge you?
Exactly.
Then, people at school are going to find out. Okay, and then what? And then they're going to, annoy me about it. And then what? And it's like, if you really go down the list of things and like, instead of being vague about why you can't do something, get really specific, you'll realize you're kind of just bullshitting yourself, and you can do it. And you can also go through a different strategy, and instead of trying to logic your way through fear, and just do it, instead of trying to logic your way through it, you can trust. You can kind of just trust that life is going to unravel itself. Like time isn't just going to stop. You're never going to have an awkward moment and be like stuck in it for the rest of your life. If you die, that's just gonna be it, and you're gonna be dead. And then whatever happens next. If something's awkward, it's gonna pass. If you fail, you can try again. If you don't fail, then great. But you can always trust that things are just gonna like kind of ravel out. And if you stay focused and dedicated, you're most likely going to get to where you want to go. It's like if you see a light, 10 miles that way, you might not walk at a perfect angle, but you'll probably get there eventually if you keep following the light. And so if you have this idea of like a vision of your channel, whatever your weird geometry dash name is, your channel with 10,000 subscribers, wouldn't it just be so cool if you just had 10,000? And once you get there, you're like, oh no, but 100,000 is like, then I'd be like a real YouTuber.
Exactly.
So like whatever vision you have, like it is true. There are people with eyeballs and mouths and two thumbs and hands and like the same stuff that you have that got 100,000 subscribers or whatever you want, that are also less capable than you are, or less intelligent, or less charismatic. Like everybody has, strengths and weaknesses. Some people are more charismatic, less, like IQ intelligent. Some people are super IQ intelligent, but the most awkward people like ever. Some people don't have the skill of coming up with ideas, but they might be able to make the same short every day for 10 years in a row.
Yeah.
And so like, there's a way for you to do the thing you want to do. You just have to start doing it and like let go of all of the bullshit that is stopping you from doing it. And it's mostly just your own bullshit. It's rarely that you literally cannot make progress towards the thing.
There's something limiting you. It's just your mind. That's all it is. That was a great motivation speech, bro. I appreciate that.
Thank you. Sorry, I was a little messy.
Oh no, you're okay. You're completely fine. I hope that helps somebody watching. But hey, that was an absolutely wonderful interview, bro. Like genuinely, thank you so much for hitting me up. And that was a really fun episode. When do you plan on doing the one with the Dasher podcast, if you know?
I don't know.
Okay. Hey, I'll be looking out for it, because I've actually been joining their podcast a lot. I've watched their newest one. It was actually really enjoyable. But hell yeah, bro.
Yeah. I gotta just reach out to Blue and be like, yo, when should we do it?
Hell yeah.
He's been waiting on me since like we were supposed to do it like last October. It's been it's been like very far delayed.
Oh yeah. Fuck. Let them know. Let me know, bro. I want to see, bro. If they like at least. All right, bro.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for having me. Let's hop on a call in a week or so, and we can go through your YouTube channel. Get you to 100K subs this year.
Hell yeah, that'd be amazing, bro. I appreciate you so much. But would you be down like next Tuesday, possibly? I'll see whenever my next interview is.
Tuesday. That's probably like the 30th. I think so. I think I'd be able to. Yeah.
We could like plan it out a little later down the line, but yeah, that sounds great, man. Thank you for coming on, and I appreciate your time. That was a fantastic time talking with you.
Hell yeah, man.
Hey, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to click on the link right here in the playlist right here. Also, if you like the channel, click right here and hit subscribe. And if you want to ask questions for the new interview, go down in the description. I always link my server and the new post for the next interview.